lot. We're here with a
This
man.
is all year. Make sure your shit's good.
A man of many names. Most popularly known as, in my world, J Benz.
Yes, sir.
J Besco.
Yep.
SuperJoeTendo.
SuperJoeTendo.
The man, my boy,
That's all
Mr. Joseph Benson.
Human Being Podcast.
Yeah, thanks for welcoming me, guys.
I'm losing count.
It's like 14.
It's a great opportunity to come out and do something productive today.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
Saturday.
Yeah, man, it's Saturday. First and foremost, I don't even see these guys that often, you know? So it's good to link up with old friends, but always been there, you know?
Hell yeah, man. SuperJoeTendo. That's a classic.
Yeah, that is a classic.
That's the IG.
handle.
Yeah, man, that's my handle on everything.
I remember back in high school, like, IG names were just so,
Like, it was,
iconic.
like, creative,
You had to know your shit. Like,
Everybody thought of, like,
I used
their
to
own
know
name.
people by their IG handle.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was.
There
like,
was
especially outside of high school.
There was a handle, like, contest or, like, handle kind of like bracket kind of thing in high school where that was going on Twitter, and I literally came like in second place because some girl beat me, and her handle was like her name. It was literally just her first and last name, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was like her last name.
I can't think of anyone else that's like a cool one.
One
that comes to mind is Cam Big Johnson.
Cam Big Johnson's a great
That's
one.
a good one.
That's a good
Cam
one.
and Joyner,
There was a
right?
dude who was in the contest who I went up against who like had like a lot of votes like me, but his name was Skippy, not Jiff. Or like Jiff, not Skippy.
That's
and I think like Jiff or Skippy was like his last name or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool because, you know,
That's
the
cool.
peanut butters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he like got it far. But I literally came runner up to some girl who was
that's
like her.
crazy that was a thing.
Yeah, it was
like,
a
where
thing.
You had to try figuring out your like a cool handle that would match your name. Because I did Don Morello's.
Yeah, I mean, it
Instead
works.
of
I've always done my
Morales.
name. I've always just done my name.
Hey, man, I don't know. I just thought of, I was just
Yeah,
thinking, like, if I was a
Josh,
YouTuber, what would be, like, my handle? And I just went with SuperJoeTendo. And then I just made that everything that I can have a username on, that's my handle.
Nah, that's really hard. Yeah, that's
So every
hard.
time I sign up, like, when
You got me thinking who else had a tough one. Cam Big Johnson was a good one. I don't know. There was just, like, definitely pivotal ones. I can't remember, though. That hurts that I can't remember.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
I
like,
would
when we were
say
in school-
Joseph's is the best I know.
Didn't Raffy have a tough one?
I think it just changed to Raffy.
Yeah,
like,
but before that, didn't he have a tough one in, like, freshman, sophomore year? Like a
Maybe.
like some
Maybe.
skater reference and shit?
It probably was, because he
Like,
changed to Raffy.
was it
after,
like
senior
Obey?
year.
Obey 35.
Yeah, it was
That
like
was
something like that. It was like
some
Obey.
shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just remember, and I didn't know Raffy, so I just knew
You're
it was
right.
like Obey.
Yeah,
Like, that's
it was Obey.
Carvel.
Yeah.
Carvel used to be like
Big Ice or something? Or like
Big
Car-
Ice
or-
cream.
Yeah,
or
Big
something
Ice
like that.
Cream.
Yeah,
That was
Big Ice
hard.
Cream.
Big Ice Cream was
Yeah,
hard.
because
That was
his name is Carvel, like the ice cream.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That ice
So
cream's
that's
actually
why.
good as shit, though. I love
Carvel
Carvel.
ice
Yeah,
cream.
Carvel
That's
ice
the
cream.
best like ice cream cake.
Yeah,
best
ice cream
ice cream
cake. They
Shout
make
out
good
Amish
ice
market.
cream, like you know, on the cones and shit. It's just good as fuck.
Dude, what you been up to though, man? You know, just
Hey, I've been like just doing school and work a lot, like in like my later years, like after high school, because I didn't go to. Well, I went to college, like
Yeah.
HCC,
Yeah.
but I didn't really do good there because I didn't really know like what college was, like how
Yeah.
important it was and how good you actually had to be.
Likewise.
Or what you
Yeah,
wanted to
so-
do for real.
Yeah, and what I wanted to do, so like all that came on me, and I'm hanging out with like my best friends and shit, and
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
find out what weed is, and then you know I
That's
just
how I
yeah.
feel.
That was that.
So I just fucked up, you know, and I just like, you know, I'm out here living life. And so I did that. I stopped going to school. I was lying to my parents, just like everybody else, telling them I'm in school, but really I'm going out, hanging out with friends all day. And yeah, so I fucked off at like 18 to like 21 maybe, and then like when I hit like 21, that's when I started getting like full-time jobs,
Yeah.
places. I started working at dealerships and doing stuff in there, not really doing too much hard work.
Yeah.
And then one day I was just like, man, I'm trying to get into tech, and then I went back to school, figured out what I wanted, which was IT, so that's my major right now.
tough.
And then like now I'm just learning how to like program and shit.
Yo, that's hard as shit. Like I did the same. I went to Towson, and obviously, like I was in for film and shit, and I was doing alright, I guess. But I was only there for a semester.
Yeah.
I dropped. I was like, I don't want to do
Yeah.
this. Went to HCC for a semester, and I was like, fucked around.
Even worse.
And then,
Yeah.
but then I just started working. I got
Yeah.
like printers, but I just got a job in IT
Mhm.
like 6 months ago.
Oh shit, yeah, man.
So and I'm just doing like I'm like level 1 help desk. So I'm
Yeah,
doing,
that's where I
desktop-
started.
Desktop technician.
Yeah,
shit.
that's
So, yeah.
exactly where I started,
It's
man.
just tough how like, and I
That's
didn't
it.
when I was 18, 21.
Never thought of it.
Exactly.
Never thought of it.
You just fall into it.
Yeah, you just fall into it.
It
and
just shuffles you down.
for me,
like
it was.
Binko.
It's actually pretty straightforward. Like anybody could do it, just like how me and him just did. Like
Yeah.
if we really really just wanted to get into something that we always knew we could do, or always probably have been part of our childhood. Like everybody had a computer, like when they were kids.
Playing video games. I say that at work all the time. I'm like, bro, it's like you just get to use it, knowing the system. Whatever system you're
use
doing.
it every day.
The Xbox. I'm on Xbox.
Every day. So
shit, my shit's tripping. Reboot.
Right.
Oh,
you know where the settings are. You know when something's wrong, what to reset.
We're in a great generation for that.
Yeah, exactly.
We're so savvy with it.
Yeah, so savvy. Like
some smart old people.
We don't even have to be savvy. It's like it's just what we know. Like we go to school every day. The first thing everybody used to do was what? Go to the library, hop on the computer, like do our favorite thing.
I used to say, like, back in the day, people would put on their resume how many words per minute they could type. You don't do that no more.
Yeah,
because you just know you can fucking type.
Yeah, you just
fucking type like this at your age.
Who cares?
You're retarded.
Like I've never even tested how fast I can. I know it's pretty fast.
I can just type fast. I can type my name faster. I log in like this. Boom,
boom, and I'm done. I'm typing emails.
That's so weird. Like how we've evolved in such a short amount of time. I bet like people never had the finger dexterity that we have now.
Nah, man.
I've been thinking about that. Your thumbs too. What about the? I've been thinking about the negatives.
I got like such a twitch.
Video games, phones. People did not do this.
At all.
It's motion.
70s and beyond that.
Every hands were just grip.
Yeah.
Before then,
doing shit with your hands all the time, not even really just texting. Typing.
It's like that one thing they said. You ever seen the thing on Twitter? Always be like, "This is what the evolved human, AI generated what the evolved human would look like 100,000 years from now." And
it's like a fat dude in position with
and their like neck was like this.
Yeah, that's just nasty.
It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up.
It is fucked up. You gotta walk around, bro. Like when I started as like a tech for like printers and shit, I got to walk around, right? So like I'm walking like 10,000 steps a day. Like your phone can track it. Also another crazy thing. You can literally pull up your phone right now. You wouldn't even realize it. And that should tell you for the last ever since you've had your phone, it'll tell your average steps per day. Like
all you gotta do is go in there.
It's kind of weird.
And bro, like now that I'm doing like more computer shit in the last 6 months to a year, like I'm averaging like 3,000 steps.
Damn.
And I'm like, dang, like you don't even realize how that shit changes you so far.
Man, what?
Think about what the average human did though, like before, like. I don't know, like the early, like Wild West and beyond. The motherfuckers were walking around all day.
Imagine before they invented the chair.
Yeah, like what?
What were motherfuckers doing? Just leaning down,
leaning, and like
leaning up against
it. And it's almost like, hey, why don't we just sit?
A rock.
Like, why don't we just sit?
They just lay down on their back.
Or they
like, oh shit, I can sit.
Yeah, like they got shit around and just like sat on it. Like,
I'm pretty sure the Indians invented sitting.
Damn,
maybe.
There's a movie.
Indian squat.
Yeah.
I think they invented sitting.
You ever heard of the movie like 2000 Space Odyssey? It's called like 2000 Space Odyssey. It was made in the 70s.
Kind of, but I don't think I've seen it.
I'm not a good movie guy.
Yeah, well, in the very beginning of the movie, because it's about like some futuristic spaceship, but the beginning of the movie is like it's like Neanderthals.
Yeah.
And they're all out there. They're like fucking, basically monkeys still, and they're running around like being all uncivilized. And then one day they're like hunting, and they kill this one thing, and they're eating it, and it turns into a bone. And they're all just Neanderthals, and they grab the bone.
Yeah.
One person grabs the bone because like they're fighting each other, and he uses the bone. And the scene like music starts playing, and it zooms in on him using the bone as a weapon. Like, boom.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they realize, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it's pretty sick.
I mean,
but that's like what I think. Like I guess that's the theory of evolution.
That is the theory of evolution, bro.
I kind of don't believe all that bullshit though.
Hey man, I
believe we're.
I'm sure we evolve and get smarter and more faster and stronger, but like, do you think we really came from like Neanderthals?
No, I think we came from gods, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think we're like an alien being compared to anything else.
The human species is a species with amnesia, meaning that like
we don't remember shit.
But all right, so there's been times in human civilization where I always bring this shit up.
All right.
Like there's been like catastrophic events that wipe down humans to like 1,000.
Yeah.
And like there's been that shit like before or after we've done like shit like the Great Pyramids, because I don't know when that shit was done.
Yeah, we
and
really
shit like that.
Or the Easter thing, the Easter Island thing.
Yeah, or shit like that.
Or the stone thing. They found that there was like found out like recently that
like
there's way more to it.
60 feet below it, and then like Göbekli Tepe, which is like dated to like 11,000 years ago or some shit like that.
Or like Atlantis. Like we don't know shit about Atlantis, but apparently there was an
basically
Atlantis.
Like we every couple thousand years we get fucking hit by something that just wipes us down to 1,000 people, and then we got to start in the Stone Age again.
Yeah.
And we just end up. But I feel like I believe that more than we came from the stupidest thing ever and just like kept coming up. I feel like we were already OD before and we just keep getting reset or some shit.
Yeah, it's like they say like we're gonna kill Earth, but it's like we're really just gonna have Earth reset us.
Yeah, no, Earth will never die.
Yeah, Earth's just gonna reset us.
The only way Earth dies is if we go into like a black hole or some shit like that.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna still be Earth. It's just gonna be Earth for different animals.
I agree. I think the shit with the amnesia, like how humans have to reset every time there's a catastrophic event. That actually makes sense. As far as like the Big Bang and all that stuff, I don't really like. I mean, I don't want to say I don't believe it, but it's like I just think that like science. I think science gets to a point where it's like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean. Even though it is science,
they are just theories.
That is science. It's never-ending research. They always disprove what they most recently proved.
Right. So.
And like I was thinking about
except for during pandemics.
The amnesia shit. Joe, I just finally started listening to some Rogan podcast.
That's what Graham Hancock. And what I just said is what shout out Graham Hancock. That's what he says, that our species is a species of amnesia. And that's someone that Joe Rogan fucks with a lot.
Rogan brought up something like that where he was like, I think he was just talking shit though. And he was like, what if like, he's like, every day we go to sleep and we go into a dream, right? Mm-hmm. Most people dream and we wake up next day and then we have kind of like a vague, slightly vivid memory of the day past, and it gets cloudier and cloudier as time goes on.
Yeah, as you get older.
He's like, what if that's just because we're, I don't know.
Like
we are I guess amnesia in the sense that he was talking about jumping into different like universes, like parallel universes in between sleep.
I believe that shit.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah, I mean,
what
you
the
never
fuck
know.
is a dream?
You don't know.
What is that shit?
They don't
know. Dreaming.
They still don't know.
Like, what is it? Like, how can I dream of somewhere I've never been?
They still don't know that.
That just makes
That's why don't they
sense.
say like in your dreams like everything is like people you see in your dream or someone you've seen in real life. That's what they try to say.
That's what they try to say, but
that's the whole
places where I've never seen it in my life.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's always places I've never seen. And then like literally the other day, I have like really strange deja vu moments. Like I had a whole deja vu moment. Like I'm on my phone, and then like I was at work, so my computer's in front of me, and I'm just like on my phone. And then, like, I was like, damn, deja vu. And then, like, what I did even after I said deja vu was, like, what was the deja vu?
It makes your head...
Like, yeah, and I was like, wait, crazy. What? Like, I'm like, looking at where I'm at, and I'm like, why does even everything I'm doing right now still feel a part of it?
Like, they said that in the Matrix. I think it's the Matrix, right? The movie The Matrix did that. They're like, deja vu is just a moment of like, a fucking glitch in the Matrix. Like, that's what they said in the movie The Matrix.
You know what's crazy is that, like, we're like the
I think I do remember them saying that. That, like, woke me up.
We're like... That type of shit, I don't know. You can't disprove it. Like, we just said science. Like, it's never-ending theories.
You don't know.
It is a deep reach theory.
You know what I think about a lot? Like, why is it that, like, our modern day like civilization is the only one that doesn't believe in mysteries and shit? Like, cause like for millions of years and thousands of years before, we all believed these like crazy stories that like made sense and worked for our life, and we came up all this way, and then we just abandon them now, where we're like, oh no, everything's science, and not even like just religion, but like I guess religion and like mystical shit and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess my instant thought to that is like, and I hate to sound like one of them, like someone wearing like a tinfoil hat, but it's like, bro, the federal government, it's all, I think it's truly because a collective of people who really run the federal government, the country government, knows that they have the ability somehow, probably from research like MK Ultra, like to kind of brainwash or control people for their own financial benefit. Right. So that means, make them stop believing in like the true American dream, or believe in their religion, or believe in family.
Right. It's like they can like turn the dials a little bit. Like, this is too high. Turn that down.
Make this really viral. Make this like get this
get this attention off of this right now. Let's turn
so
that
we
down.
can. They found a way, and like because
it's possible, man.
Yeah, and there is public record of like MK Ultra. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Research in like the 60s and 70s.
There's cracks in the wall. Like there's some things that slipped out. Like they slipped up a couple times, but who knows?
And exactly, if they slipped a couple, like exactly.
That's the shit that they've released.
Public information, right? There's a reason why some things are called public information.
Right. So it's like, you know what I mean? When it comes to that, man, I'm just like, hey, man, if it's all going around, fuck it, I'm here. Like. Yeah. You know, we're in it. We're all here, right? We're all doing things in this life.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, cheers, guys, man.
The conspiracy pod.
Conspiracy pod.
Conspiracy pod.
Oh, JB, I got a conspiracy that you might like. I was just telling Josh this. Have you ever heard of the conspiracy that Michelle Obama's a man?
Nah.
You've never heard that conspiracy?
Nah, I never heard that conspiracy.
Alright, so it's like, they always say some shit because she definitely looks more manly than Barack when you look at body figure.
I could see like facial structure, yeah.
And she got like huge ass traps, and then there's been videos and shit that actually like part of the conspiracy. There's a video of her on like Ellen like dancing. And she's like she's dancing, and you just see something flopping in the middle of her pants, like a huge ass cock. It could be like
a huge ass cock.
You guys are fucking hilarious.
But either way, I don't believe the conspiracy theories, but I do think that she's a man because of the way that she fucked us all in the ass in like middle school with the food shit.
Nah, man, that shit definitely did fuck me
She
up though.
fucked us in the ass with that,
Yeah.
but she's gotta have a dick, bro.
Nah, that's hilarious.
I just can't believe they took salt away to go on there.
They took Old Bay away.
They
bro.
took
Fuck
every
that
seasoning
bitch.
away. Like they
Yeah.
took away our seasoning table, bro. That kind of changed. Like I feel like I'd be.
They
probably
left
a
us with
different person.
ketchup, dog.
And the watery
changed, like,
Tabasco.
That was like really.
Yeah. The water
they used to
Tabasco?
be like barbecue sauce. Yeah, I remember that.
That's like super like what's it called? Like they're trying to control us kind of thing. Cause it goes back into that like other conspiracy. Like damn, like I would have been a different person if I had Old Bay and stuff when I was.
Yeah,
in
for
middle
real.
school. Like,
Or,
I
like,
would have
if I
been
was-
like more privileged. Like that's all character development. They
Yeah.
developed into this. Like you know what I'm saying. So
Fucking
that's kind of
shit.
crazy. I remember like literally to go around that. I used to bring my own Old Bay to school, bro.
Yeah, and when they stopped
Literally.
it, right? Everyone
Literally.
started doing that. They
Right.
bring their own Old Bay.
And it's like, yo, what the fuck,
yeah,
man?
that
Like,
shit was crazy.
Kids
We're
these
so
days are probably not doing that.
That's so weird though, because that's not even kids. That's literally just a Maryland thing. Only us.
Well, yeah.
Only us is doing that.
we
shit.
have an infatuation with Old Bay. I can't lie.
They had the Old Bay sign up in the Orioles
You know, I
stadium
have,
last night.
I have
Yeah,
a,
like-
I have an idea that I've been talking to my dad that I actually want to open a business in El Salvador.
Mm.
Fries, like just a fry stand.
Like boardwalk fries.
Because it,
Yeah, like
we have like some of the best fries in the world. Like the way that we do our border, like vinegar, Old Bay,
yeah.
like cooking them like that, like Thrasher
Yeah,
style.
yeah, yeah.
Nobody in the world has tasted, other than if you're on the East Coast, typically Maryland. You don't taste that.
You're right.
You don't taste that type of fry. So I wanted to make it over there and like make it called like. Have some like catchy name to it.
That'd
It's
be
just a
fire.
fry stand. I don't even. It's like imagine how much money you can make. You're
Yeah,
literally
just
just
selling
making
fries.
fries.
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah,
And
just
it'd probably be two
potatoes,
styles, like,
potatoes,
street
oil.
One is regular, like one is just regular fries, and then one is Maryland style, which
Yeah.
is Old Bay vinegar.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that shit would be
Yeah.
fire.
That'd be
Fries,
tough,
man.
right? I
Yeah,
feel like that'd be a
tough.
good ass business.
Yeah,
like,
that's like fucking the street hot dog stand in the mall, like the like
The Korean joints?
Yeah, the Korean joints.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
that's like
yeah,
their street
exactly.
food.
Popular now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's their street food, and like that's
That shit-
popular here. Like
Yeah,
people
that
love it.
shit-
Shit, I love
I'm
it.
gonna do that shit for real. For
Yeah.
real. I gotta get my my dual citizenship first. 'Cause I think to own a business in El Salvador, you have to be a Salvadoran citizen.
Yeah, just
Some
do that.
shit like that.
Yeah, just do that,
Get a
man.
shack.
Damn, I've always wanted to like make a business, but I don't know. Like I never have good business ideas.
Dog,
Like,
I want to get the fuck
It
out of
definitely is just a
America.
risk take. You gotta just you gotta have some money to put down and then just take.
Yeah,
the
you gotta
risk.
have capital, and then you
I've
gotta,
always thought a coffee shop, because like every time I've worked out at like hospitals or something like that when I was
Coffee shops
contracted there,
pop.
bro, it'd be like a little independent contracted
You're open
coffee
to like
shop.
6 to like 2.
Dude,
and
and
you're good.
like a hospital's a good example, or like I guess a mall would be a good example, but like
Yeah.
a hospital per se because like everyone's working there, they get in there early shit or whenever they
Right.
come, and they're just everyone is going. There's a long ass line.
shit, hospital never closes, so
Yeah,
like
and
they're
you're just
probably
making
waiting at 6
coffee.
a.m. as soon as they open for
Patients,
coffee.
workers.
There's always a Starbucks or a Panera in a hospital, now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They capitalize on that shit well.
Facts. Hospitals are a 24-hour thing, so
Dude,
they have
just
to have that.
yeah, and like coffee's another example where you just need like a very limited, stripped down amount of like assets.
That's
like, when
something
it
I
comes to
could
the
do
ingredients.
here. Like Salvadoran coffee is
Mhm.
like a very like renowned coffee, and then not that many like people from like South America, I guess, or Central America. It's like, all right, El Salvador's got good ass coffee. So does Guatemala, like and shit like that.
Most
I
of
could
those
bring that
countries
shit
there
here.
have good coffee, I would assume, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's
Like,
a
the
good
coffee's
climate
better than
for it.
America,
It's just
yeah.
like perfect to grow it on the side of mountains and
Yeah.
shit.
That's why would they be getting like Colombian coffee?
Yeah,
and shit.
Colombian
Yeah.
coffee.
I heard
obviously
like
is,
their
crack.
coffee like tastes
Their shit
completely
is so
different
good.
than like
Bro, their
other
shit is
coffee,
so good.
and you just drink it straight up like.
I love like
This shit
strong.
is
I
so
love like
good.
dark roasted coffees, like real coffee.
If
like,
it's
I
a
need that
dark
shit to
roast
taste-
Colombian coffee, it don't even taste dark, but it tastes like you're drinking
Yeah.
something like sweet. Not even sweet, but
like chocolatey almost.
it's
right?
so fucking good. I don't know how they get the coffee that good.
See,
It's
I'm not a
literally just
coffee
pure
drinker,
ground.
but I
I
know
be
there's a
drinking
huge
coffee.
difference. Like I never drink coffee. I'm a tea guy.
Whenever my
Tea?
uncle,
Yeah, I
You
love
drinking it in the
tea,
morning?
bro.
I
I
like
love
drinking
tea.
hot tea at night, but like moringa tea. like-
green tea.
Nah, I
I
drink
like-
green,
Hang on,
green tea has
hang on, tea.
caffeine.
I like any
Turn
kind of
that
tea.
on, huh? You turned it on just now. I was about to make fun of El Salvador when you brought up the French fry stand, but I
Oh,
held back.
yeah,
I held
yeah,
back.
my let it bad, slide.
I was gonna be like, they don't. I don't know. I was gonna make fun of like the currency there or something. I was gonna, like,
Yo,
just
we
pay
trading
in
Bitcoin. We're
I was
better
like-
than y'all, bro.
Hey, go
I
ahead.
trade Bitcoin the way I am El Salvador. I have more Bitcoin than El Salvador.
That's cap.
It's
Hey,
like,
chill.
El Salvador the other day, bro. We just signed like some legislation with fucking China. Fuck America, bro. El Salvador's on the way up because China's on the way up. America's gonna be done in a couple years.
China's fucked.
Chill.
China's fucked.
Chill.
Like that's some real evils out there, man.
Is it?
There's concentration camps, Muslim concentration camps in China. They found out through satellite.
Is that evil?
Yeah, that's evil.
Or is that
kinda
right?
Evil. That's kind of evil,
That's
though.
evil, dog. There's some true evils in this world
that's
still,
kinda
and that's
evil.
one of them.
I can't.
I guess.
I don't
But
believe
China's
it.
a
I
big
don't
country.
believe
I'm
it.
sure there's civilians in China that are quite normal, who are anti-government, because the government there is fucked up.
Yeah, they watch
North
exactly
Korea.
what you do.
Fucked up.
They don't put
What
anything
What if
on their
what if
TikTok.
America's lying to us?
Yeah, I mean, I can respect the theory.
What,
I can
if they
respect.
lie about so much, what
We were
if
just- like we
that,
were just talking about, I can
literally
respect what you're
nothing is
saying, but-
happening in China, bruh? What if literally nothing
Yeah, like
is
that's
happening
like
in
the
China?
concentration camp information shit was just straight fake.
But
and-
we faked the moon landing. You don't think they can fake
oh,
a concentration camp?
Yo,
Like,
hold up. I'm happy you just brought that up. Hold
Maybe.
up, hold up. And we get. I like. This is still on
It's a
topic.
conspiracy
Yo,
pod.
yeah,
bro.
exactly. I'm happy you just brought that up because this last week I don't know why I got
Weed?
so hooked onto the moon landing.
Yeah.
Like I got so hooked onto it. Like I watched like a couple documentaries on YouTube, and yeah, I mean that shit's fake. Like in my opinion,
Straight up.
respectfully,
Bro, there's
it's
so much
shit's
weird
fake.
shit.
Like here's something I didn't notice till I read last week, or I didn't find out about. For one, everything that was nationally televised was all under the control of the national government. There was no independent media that was allowed to be inside of anything.
So it was just
yeah,
like
it was
them
purely
putting it out.
government filtered. And then also post the moon landing, the 3 astronauts had a press conference and they claimed that they were just socially anxious and that
And they said some
aren't good-
wild shit.
They aren't good about
And they
being in
got whacked.
public.
Yeah.
But they were like you could. I watched part of it. Like I actually watched it. They just look nervous and they don't know. Like they just look like. I don't know. They just look like they're fucking lying
Really?
the whole time. That's what most people say.
Now I wish I could see that video right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. It. You should look into it. It's pretty fucking crazy.
We
But
gotta get like a TV in here. We can
pull up
shit
Jamie. Pull that
Jamie,
up.
Yeah,
It's
Jamie,
like
pull
right
that
behind
up.
the camera.
Facts. I'm
Yeah,
trying
but
to
now
see
y'all,
that.
it shit's nuts. I don't know, but after I watched a few things, I'm like that shit looks fake. And there's also this movie that I watched recently. It was from 1978 because I saw a documentary reference it. It's called Capricorn 1, and it came out in like 1978. It was about the government had like moving, or they were gonna do a Mars landing.
Mm.
Like this is like after the moon landing, and then some shit happened where they had to end up having to fake it, and the government completely fakes the Mars landing, like in a warehouse studio set.
Yeah.
And O.J. Simpson's one of the
perfect.
actors. It's kind of funny.
And it's
Wow.
probably fucking perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. And it looked, I don't know. That type of shit. After watching that movie and the documentaries, I'm like, bro, they just did that shit. They just did the same thing. And they basically just rubbed it in our face with the movie.
I don't know, man.
What are your opinion on?
Why haven't we landed there since? That's all I'll say. That why haven't we landed there?
Yeah,
since?
bro. You would think that
what do
with
we
the
have
fucking
to do there? Don't we have a rover there?
Doug, you would think that with the technology we have,
Really?
we'd be having commercial flights over there. Still, rockets blow up in the air all the time now. Like, how did we make it all the way to the moon?
Yeah, that Bezos and Elon
What
Musk,
the
the
fuck?
Bezos one barely even leaves the Earth's atmosphere. Like, that shit
Ever.
really
Elon's
And
really trying to go there.
Elon's blew up like a fucking month ago.
Yeah, that
like
shit's
on like
not
a test
working.
run. Yeah,
They
like,
didn't land there.
how are
bro.
we making it to the moon in fucking the 60s, bro?
Yeah, we didn't do it.
That's just bullshit.
It was
we're
a
at
lot
the height
of.
of the Cold War.
Yeah,
and
it
we
had
needed
it-
something to do.
They needed it for propaganda purposes.
Shit. My thoughts, man, with the moon landing, like we believe in astronauts, right?
We're potting up.
Oh, you're podding up.
Potting
What's
up.
You take your dogs out at all?
Yeah, yeah. All right.
I would say with the moon landing, right? We believe in astronauts, right?
Yeah.
Like at one point in time, we wanted to be an astronaut, right?
Yeah.
So like, I think that still like lives. So like, I think astronauts are a real thing, and I think they did go. I don't think they couldn't have not gone, bro.
Well, because what? Because NASA has like 300, or I think it was like 400,
Bro,
or maybe
you
it was
know-
4,000 employees. It's probably 4,000. I remember seeing the documentary. I remember hearing that, but they just didn't tell them.
You know Neil
They
Armstrong?
didn't tell none of the NASA employees.
Who's
That's
the-
what I'm saying.
really?
All the NASA employees thought it was real too.
Who's the
Dude,
one
in the
who did
movie, in the movie, everyone in the control board and shit, they all thought that shit was real, bro. Only the
What?
main chief guy knew that this shit.
Yeah,
was fake.
see, exactly.
Like I'm just
So
saying.
they hide stuff from their own employees.
Yeah,
What? Yeah,
Our own
bruh.
Americans hiding from Americans too.
But
All right, see, now it's like we need a tinfoil cap right now, man.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Right
Tinfoil
now.
cap theory pod. Look, we
Right
should put
now,
some-
son.
we should
There
put
is definitely a lot of conspiracies though. There's a couple that I know. I'm just trying to think of them right now. Some of the conspiracies that go on that are like
you know,
kind of true.
Alex Jones predicted 9/11.
before
Before 9/11, yeah, before he made I was just watching like a clip of him on September 12th, the following day, making doing his InfoWars show, and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, like it is the day after. He was like, all of you that have been watching the show, you know I've been calling this that the government was going to start using terrorism to take away our rights and that they'd allow a terroristic attack or something like that. He literally fucking called that shit, and they're like, and now they're going to try making an act in which, like, our civil liberties are taken away, which is the Patriot Act, which is crazy. Like, terrorism isn't even a problem anymore, but we still have the Patriot Act. You would think, like, once something's over, they would retract the act to, like, but we still have everything. We still have TSA. We still have everything like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, you give the government a step and, like, you don't get it back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You don't ever get it back. It's always like an extra
That is
step.
absolutely true.
You don't ever get it back.
That is true.
Yeah, Alex Jones. I didn't know about that.
Bro, he fucking. And I was like, yo, what the
Alex
fuck?
Jones is like a character, but he's definitely hit some shit.
One day, the Sandy Hook shit is gonna come out, and he's like that. It was like that he was being for real, and that it was like a whole psyop.
Maybe he apologized for that. Though. He
Yeah.
did come back out and say I was wrong for that. He did say that.
He did say that.
And I'm sure he wouldn't say that if he didn't think he was wrong.
Yeah, facts.
Oh no, he said something a couple years ago that I heard him saying. It's still like a crazy theory, but it's like the federal government or just people in the black market traffic dead, aborted baby embryos.
Yeah, Planned Parenthood is like a.
And Planned Parenthood is probably the biggest resource from it, obviously.
Yeah,
that's like one federally governed, federally funded organization that does it.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, once again, federal, bro, I don't know why we rely on them. Why do we pay the federal government, like, why do we go, hey, federal government, can you provide these rights for us? And they go, okay, we'll do it. Why do we believe that they're just going to do it?
Yeah.
And not take 90% of the money and not actually effectively do it? Why would we not let our own people do it, right?
Yeah.
Like, independently. But whatever. But the baby embryo shit, I think that shit's real.
You know
think
what's
so?
another conspiracy?
I think aborted babies, because stem cell research
Yeah.
got cut off in like 2000, like 2001. It was a very big thing.
Parenthood
Right before it was
right
right before 9/11 too. I remember reading about this or watching a video about it. That stem cell research, stem cell science research was like a federally public and funded thing. Like, oh, this is a big research in the early 2000s, and it got cut off. They're like, we can't do this anymore. It's like unethical. It's unethical. We are utilizing like because embryos are dead babies.
Exactly, like they're human species, just like at their.
So they marked it unethical and it became no longer a thing. But it's like, did it become no longer a thing?
Nah, the black market's still a thing. Trust me, man.
So like that type of shit to me is like.
Bro, you know it's.
But like the average person won't even an ounce of thought.
They don't know. They don't know. The average person doesn't know.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dude, I don't know, man. I'm support abortions, but that doesn't mean you should support like a federal government doing it.
Yeah, a federal government knowing about it.
That's what I'd be thinking.
But you know, a crazy conspiracy about the Planned Parenthood is that, well, it's not even a conspiracy. It's a fact that like I think it's like somewhere in the 60% region, like 60 to 65, something like that, is of Planned Parenthoods are in predominantly black neighborhoods, like or black cities.
Yeah, like lower income.
But like predominantly black. And supposedly during that time, there was a lot of like during the time where Planned Parenthood came up, there was a lot of talk about how like they were just trying to do it to decrease the population of black people.
I heard there's this one person I used to work with.
He was like crazy shit of like destroying the black family. And, like, and all that
there
stuff.
was one person who I worked with who used to always tell me that I forget.
Which I believe. I believe that the government purposely did shit to black families.
They said the founder of Planned Parenthood was like extremely racist. Like they're like I don't know the person's name.
Really? Damn! I wish I could pull that up right now.
That's
crazy.
Some crazy
I mean,
shit.
why would that not also be true? Because that shit was
fucked,
like in the 60s. Like,
exactly. They would do some shit like that at that time. They really literally would do some shit like that.
That's going in. So.
That shit's
kind of another thing that they create and don't take away.
Yeah, and all that can be fixed with like us just being like, no, we don't want the government. We don't want to fund the government to do this, to provide that. We need independent.
But how do we not fund the government, man? Like
they take the bread. You don't gotta fund them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like how do we not fund the government?
They'll find there's something you're always gonna fund the government for, and they're always like military, right?
Like the internet.
And they're always going to launder money.
Someone owns the internet, right? Like someone owns that. Like this.
I suppose.
Like someone owns that, right?
Yeah.
The census to who owns that, or like the answer to that is quote unquote what is it called? Non-profit organizations.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. Like,
wait, that's what they say.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
Oh, yeah,
Non-profit.
Anything that's non-profit is bullshit.
Quote unquote own the internet or regulate the internet.
Yeah,
and
just think about how much money gets filtered into like products and
advertisers.
And
these are the people who
and
decide who like has .orgs and .govs, like the people.
Okay, so who owns
.com?
Like,
yeah, like that. Like
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like those kind of entities.
Probably like
that's what they say.
Vanguard
I don't kind of believe that. Like I saw that the other day, and I was like, I don't know, man.
Wait, but who
everyone's
got
to eat?
There's
right?
definitely not a name on it. It's definitely not some specific name because we
Well,
would know
it's
that
like
name.
it's like the same thing with national television, like cable, like Time Warner. Everything's owned by one public entity.
Yeah,
like,
when you put on TV, channel 3, like what channel is that?
it's all Fox is owned by the same person.
They ain't gonna
CNN
open
owned
it
by the
with
same
these-
person.
yeah.
All that shit, it's owned by the same
Same
person.
person,
They're going,
yeah.
listen, you can only show this.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah, The Rock opened the beer.
Yeah, man. So that ties into the black market. There's a bunch of conspiracies with that shit, man.
yeah, this shit's insane.
I like
How
to.
long does the camera go till it cuts off?
Huh?
How long does the camera
30
go?
minutes.
It's
I'll
been
check.
30 minutes.
Has it?
hmm
Oh, yeah. How
Yeah.
long has it been?
We probably have like a whole minute and a half
That's fine.
with
bro.
Trevor,
Every episode.
with a face. We put a face in the middle of it though. It's all good.
It's gotta be like a conspiracy face now because we've been talking about conspiracies.
Yeah. We'll
Whose
do
face?
Caitlyn Jenner
Yeah.
driving a car.
Sheesh.
Do you think? All right. Quick question. Another thing we were talking about with Josh earlier. Do you think that transgenders should be allowed to choose their penis size?
Yeah, that is fucked up, right?
Like, here's my argument. Shouldn't they at least
Be regulated.
all regulated?
Federal government.
Like if you're gonna become
we
a
gotta
man,
pay
you
the
can't have
federal
more than this much.
Yeah, but also listen to this. At least like if you're gonna become like say I'm a girl and I go to have that surgery. I think for the first like 12 years of your life, you need to have a small penis, just like the rest of us did.
Okay.
And then you
Yeah, like,
grow
you get a
up, and then
baby,
you
they
get, and
get
then you
so-
upgrade after after 12 years. You get a real dick.
So they buy a baby. So they buy a baby
Okay.
off the black market, take the dick off of it, put the baby
Planned
dick on it.
Parenthood.
Oh
This
shit!
all
So
goes
it all
like-
ties back into the same
So we
thing,
put.
right?
She's saying we gotta put baby dicks on.
No,
it.
but real shit is not fair that that because
That
I
they
was
could
just
hop
like,
into the game
what if
like
I,
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that
Bro,
exactly.
I could just,
Like,
I
That's
could
crazy.
just,
That's nuts.
I could transition into a girl right now, get my dick chopped off, and then 2 years from now, be like, oh, actually, I want to go back to being a man and get a fucking huge ass dick.
Yeah,
bruh.
that works. That's fully functional.
That's a good idea.
fully
Just
functional.
get like a disgustingly huge penis.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, that's.
I might do it.
Let's do it.
Hey man.
You seen them joints
You
about
gotta
the
go
getting
start-
taller?
I
I
can
can
thing?
start a
public that
GoFundMe.
shit.
Be
You
like, yo, I
think-
don't have money.
How tall are you? How tall are you?
Like 6'4".
So would you do that surgery, bro?
Nah, man.
What if you
Nah,
was
I
6'8",
can't
you
do
don't
it.
tell me you couldn't be a power forward?
Bruh.
For real, you go straight to the NBA, bro.
Nah, man. I
Yo,
ain't jumping in like
on-
Shaquille O'Neal.
You seen that surgery, right? On Twitter?
Yeah, I saw that.
On
shit.
everything, I'm like, if they jump, their shit's gonna turn to dust.
Oh yeah, they probably can.
That's like newly formed bone.
Well, he
man.
hasn't
like,
even
their
fully
bone
recovered yet.
They
The
like
one that you're talking
from what I
about?
saw.
Oh, the nigga who grew?
Yeah,
he hasn't he's
like
still in like therapy.
from what
He's
I
not
saw on
jumping.
Twitter, is
Yeah, I know.
they like drill your shit here and they like cut the bones and make an
Yeah.
incision so like marrow makes more bone.
Yeah, I saw that. People do it. I thought people. I heard about that thing when I was like young. Like people do that a lot.
Well,
but-
Messi had some shit like that.
He
You know,
got taller?
Messi's condition. Messi has a condition that he had since a kid, where he had one of those conditions where he would have stayed like 4'5"
Oh shit.
for the rest of his life if he didn't have. Barcelona picked him up and paid millions of dollars into his like surgeries. Like he would have like stem cells
tall
put in
is
his
he?
legs.
5'5".
He's only like 5. No, he's probably like 5'6" maybe.
Damn.
5'5" now, but he had a condition as a child.
Holy
But
shit.
he was that good that they were like Barcelona picked him up and paid his shit.
That's sick.
For the longest time, Messi's legs were insured for up to like $5 million,
Million?
$50
Damn.
million dollars.
Damn.
what? I
Some
didn't know
wild
that
shit.
shit.
Yeah, because they actually literally like he would be he'd be like 4'6", bro.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And he's a fucking
4'6" Messi.
like he's definitely
He's
like
still
He would've
small,
been better.
but he
he's
grew.
still small, yeah, but he grew. But now I saw that video and like people been doing that for like a long time now. Like
I just found
Chinese
out
people
about
used to do it a lot because you know they're short, so like Chinese people would
Yeah.
like put it in there. You know what I mean? Put
Yeah,
it in their
that's
leg,
so-
grow a couple inches.
I just don't know why. Like I don't know. I have no interest in doing that shit. But at the same time, I guess I'm not like 5'2".
Yeah,
So whatever.
right. They do it, but it's like you gotta have that shit for years, and then you get it off, and like you basically
You
you're
can't
not like
walk
that.
and
Yeah,
shit.
like it's like you know what I mean. I'm not growing now.
What kind of job must you have to be able to like have the time to do that?
I'm good, man.
You can stock shit.
Well, yeah, you're fucking good. You're
No,
6'4".
it's not even just that. Like I would like to be taller, but like I
Would
mean,
you
hey,
really?
Nah,
You're 6'4". You would want to be
solid
taller.
height.
I would like to be like I would
Well-
probably like to be like 6'6", like 6'7".
I guess
That's
just
6'7"
human.
too tall. You're gonna break
That's just
down.
human of you.
Your
You
body
always
gonna
wanna be
break
better.
down.
True. So you think I'm like in the good middle stage?
Right,
No,
yeah,
6'4" is
6'4" is like
perfect.
perfect height.
I think okay.
It's even a little
no.
much.
I'm
6'2"
still
is
small to
perfect.
people.
Yeah, no, I was about to say
6'2"
yeah, I was
is
gonna,
perfect.
Yeah.
Anything taller than 6'4" is too high. Dead ass. And I mean 6'4" is not too tall. Like 6'5" to me, I'm like, damn, my knee's gonna start hurting when I'm older. Like,
True.
Yeah, bro. You're gonna die first.
Hey,
Yeah,
go
you have
ahead.
more organs. You
You
have
have
larger
more
organs.
organ space.
Yeah, we
you're
came up with that
taller.
theory.
You're right though. You're right though because it's like the thing that goes into a dog. You know
We
the Great
came up with
Danes.
a-
Yeah,
It's a
bigger
cheater
dogs
breed.
die quicker.
Great Danes like only last for like 7 years. I feel bad for people.
That's
with
Damn,
crazy.
shout out
yeah.
dogs.
And they're such
Yeah.
good dogs.
I had
feel
two
bad.
wiener dogs. They were only in the cage because they were in heat. Like
Yeah,
one's in
okay.
heat, so
Oh,
they be
they're
trying to
fucking.
fuck. So
Yeah,
we gotta
okay.
keep them separate right now.
That's cool.
But yeah, we got 2 little wiener dogs.
Damn, that's what's up. Yeah, I used to have a dog, but he ran away, and we think someone like stole him. Like
I happened
For
to me.
real?
It happened to me with the dog. We had a wiener. I've had wiener
Was it
dogs.
Chico?
Chulo, yeah.
Chulo.
my dog.
Dang, man.
Yeah, that was my guy.
What kind of dog was he?
He was
He was a
white giant.
Maltese, like a white
Yeah.
Maltese.
Those are like bigger
Small
dogs.
No, they're
Maltese?
kind of like toy-sized dogs.
I can't remember.
Kind of
what
bigger than
Maltese.
toy-sized dogs for
They
real.
got curly hair.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
curly
think I know
white
what
hair.
you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking
Damn.
about. Dang, that's a shame.
When did that happen?
That happened like a couple years ago now. So I was probably like
Dog,
20.
that shit hurts, bruh.
23. Yeah.
Wait, you been staying active, like physically active?
Yeah, like I like to play basketball with
You
my
in the
friends.
leagues with everyone?
Zach-
No, I'm not in the leagues with them
I was
because
gonna
Don't
ask you
ball
that.
on them, brother. Don't go in there. You're too good for them.
I want to make my own team, but I don't play with them because I don't have time, like, because of school. But
Okay, yeah.
the semester, like, this is the last week of school, so, like, I'm done with classes. Like, they just ended yesterday for me. So I have more time in the afternoon and the evening, so I might start hooping.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I
do-
just
like
bought a
going to
JV
basketball.
was nasty.
You've been playing soccer.
I've been playing
You
soccer
played
like every
yesterday?
night. Yeah, I played yesterday.
I just got
Yeah.
invited to play. I've been playing football, bro. Like I got back and playing like organized football, like flag football.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
touch football.
In the league with the
Yeah,
guys.
Zach and
I
them
know
are on
the
another
league.
team. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That
That's
shit's
what's up.
awesome, bro.
Everybody getting back into sports
It's
like around the
so
same
awesome.
I
time.
copped the
So
bicycle.
awesome.
I copped the bicycle. I'm a cyclist now.
Oh, dude, like you bought
I
like
heard
a
that shit
legit
is
bike?
good.
Yeah, like I'm a cyclist
Like
now.
the skinny.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm a
And that's
cyclist
probably
now.
such like a good time.
You bought shoes for it?
Not yet, because I have to get pedals first. I've been looking at pedals, but I'm getting the shoes too.
Wait, but
Damn.
all right. But if you get the shoes that lock into pedals, what if you fall? Like you fall. with
So
the
like,
bike.
there's a
My
way
boss
you can
is a
clip in and clip
cyclist.
out.
My
so
boss
like
is
you
a
won't. You just have to get really comfortable with it. Like of course you have to practice first, but and then you have to learn how to get your foot in and out. So
Yeah, because
basically,
like, what if I want to put
you
my
like
hand? foot
you like
down?
clip your foot in and then like you like twist your ankle out. So like you have to like kind of like flick your foot out.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. You just gotta get used to that.
You gotta
My
learn it.
boss be cycling. He's a real. He be doing that shit every day.
Yeah, I love that shit.
He says his insoles and his shoes are like $200.
Yeah,
That's
you
wild.
can change the
Yeah.
clips and shit. Yeah.
You seen those insoles on? They be I be seeing them advertised online. They be like, they're carbon fiber and they snap. So like when you jump, apparently they like OD snap.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
You seen
Yeah,
those?
I seen
yeah.
that shit.
Those insoles are like $150. I was like, I want to buy them.
Do you think people in the NBA can wear those?
Nah, they're probably
Nah,
illegal.
not in their shoes. All that shit's banned.
Yeah,
They
you
You
banned
can't wear
that
anything
shit.
in your shoes.
Like yeah, they changed all that shit. Like you can wear like comfortable shit, but you
Can you
can't
wear like Air
everything,
Maxes?
Nah, you can wear Air Maxes. You
yeah.
can wear like any shoe pretty
Just
much.
can't wear no like.
Like air bubble shoes?
Doctor
You can't-
Yeah, like you can wear shit like that, but there's only like a couple of them that have been made. Like I wish I could tell you the name off the top, but there's some shoes that have been made that have been
Made
banned
for
by
bounce,
the NBA.
yeah, like
Did
made
it?
for bounce. I've
Yeah,
seen
made for
some
like
of it.
performance enhancing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
and-
didn't Air Max, like when they first come out, have like an ad of like somebody jumping without Air Maxes? and,
Yeah,
Air
yeah,
Maxes?
like
And it was like substantially.
It was
kinda
most
higher?
likely something like that, like that had to
Yeah.
do with Air Max. But people can wear Air Max. There was a guy who used to wear like Air Max 1s or like Air
Yeah,
Max
what's
90s.
his name? PJ Tucker used to wear. I think PJ Tucker's worn some Air Maxes before.
Yeah, he's worn some Air Max
That's
before.
tough.
There was a dude who used to wear it like every day.
Yeah.
He played on the Thunder. His name was Tabo Cephalosha.
Oh, yeah, Tabo
Yeah,
did.
he literally
yeah,
wore
yeah.
like Air
I
Max
remember. I've
1s
seen like a
every
YouTube
day.
short. Yeah, like a YouTube short.
Are there
I think
people
I
who
watched.
don't wear basketball shoes in like who people are like are just like basketball shoes are uncomfortable? Like,
The
I'd
dude who I'm
rather-
talking about.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
rather
yeah,
wear
yeah, yeah. That's
Sperry's.
I've seen a YouTube short about it.
Like,
Yeah.
could you technically play in Sperry's?
Probably-
closed toe shoes.
Probably-
Laced up.
Probably not Sperry's because it's no really like grip. Because like
No. But I'm saying like technically like you're. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause
I,
if I
I
put-
would assume no.
if I pull up
I would
to
assume the
if
NBA
I
say no.
if I pull up to the field in like some different type of cleats, I might not be able to wear them. But like in the NBA, you think that they would say no if I pulled up in some Vans and wanted to hoop? Like when
Vans?
LeBron pulled up in
I think-
Vans, he was like, "These are just my most comfortable shoes."
Yeah, I think you could hoop.
I
in
think so,
Vans.
yeah. Because
I think
that's
it-
like the same thing with Converse, right?
Yeah.
Like if someone wanted to wear some low top Converse because they really like he really wanted to wear those and he plays best basketball in those.
Yeah, he
could
could.
wear them.
The
yeah.
All Stars.
Yeah.
I mean, they were originally basketball.
Yeah,
shoes.
they were originally basketball shoes,
that's
and
what I'm
people
saying.
actually wore those back in the day, like
That's
the
crazy.
low tops with the long sock.
Yeah.
Those were basketball shoes back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they
Chuck
were like
Taylor.
Like
bowling
Julius
shoes.
Irving used to wear them joints.
Yeah, those
like,
were the Converse.
For real?
Converse
Yeah.
was the original like big basketball shoe. I just watched the movie. You watched the movie Air?
Not yet.
I watched it.
It's about. Did
it's a
you
great
go to the
movie.
theater for it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
about to
great.
come on Prime. I'm gonna watch it.
It's a great movie. Like, cause it's such a obviously like for a movie, it's not like a very dramatic
Yeah, it's not like that.
story.
It's not like that.
It's just a story about signing obviously Michael Jordan though. But brother, it's just a great movie. Cause
Yeah, I wanted to watch it. I said that. I was like, I'm trying to see that
shit's fire.
that movie,
Yeah.
the Air movie, man, with the Jays. I don't even have that many J's though. I got like
I just be buying running shoes, Nike runners, like Nike
Yeah, like-
Nike waffle runners. I buy a lot of waffle runners. Them just are hard.
yeah, those are hard, and they're like always like going like for sale like all the time. Like,
Yeah, they
'cause
be
I
like
follow-
$60.
Yeah, like I follow the page on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Like it shows you like discounted stuff. Like they have some good stuff. Like just that's always on clearance. Like you just gotta find your size.
Or you gotta be a fucking member. You get the nice deals too.
Yeah, that too. There's people who go to the Nike outlet and just like splurge in that joint because they have like points and shit. There's like a whole point system. Go in there and get hella shit. If you really just wanna get some shit for the low, it's the best way.
Yeah, I don't know. Back in the day, I used to go ham, but
Yeah,
now
nowadays.
I just buy cheap running, like
Yeah,
not
that's
cheap,
what I'm
but like
saying.
low. I'm not trying to buy. I bought some funny enough, after the Air movie, I went to Foot Locker and I bought some of these like I don't even know what they are. There's some of they look like the night like some Air Maxes. Dang, what are they? Not the Vaporflies. I can't even remember what they are, bro. But
There's so many Air Max.
them joints were like $160, but they were on sale. But like $160
tough.
to me is still crazy. Like
Shoes
Nah,
are
shoes
crazy
are
expensive.
crazy.
Air Forces used to be like $70, bro. Growing
I'm about
up.
to start wearing the sock sneaker.
The like kind of like the Magistas.
Kinda, but it's like it really looks like a sock, and like the
You have your toes be out.
No, not those. Like
Like
it looks like a sock, right?
Yeah.
But like the bottom is like it. You know how like the normal sock looks, right? It's like white, and then it has like that gray bottom
Yeah.
or whatever, like that square patch on the
Yeah.
bottom. That's what the soles are basically.
What brand? Are they like a specific brand?
Nah, I don't know. I just know they're called sock sneakers.
Hold on, I gotta see.
Yeah, I want to look
Sock
Look
this
it
up.
sneakers,
up.
bro.
Look up sock sneakers.
Sock
bro.
sneakers.
James
Every
pulled it up.
time when I'm pulling up like the most comfiest way, I'm wearing sock sneakers now.
You have them?
I'm getting them.
They
Like I
probably
saw
sell-
them somewhere, and I was like,
Those
nah,
joints?
no.
Those are like fake Balenciaga.
No, that's like ass, right? That's ass. I'm talking
Oh,
about that.
these. Some
Yeah,
shit like that.
so exactly, something exactly like
So
that.
it's just like really thick at the bottom.
Yeah, so it's like terrain proof, like you could wear it like anywhere, and it's super flexible, and it's like conforms to your foot, like it looks like a sock, bro.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
a sock.
It's
It's
a
literally
sock.
just a sock with like a heavy.
What if you drop
kinda
something on
kinda
your
like one of
toe?
the- It's like
I
one
mean,
of the, yeah.
what if you're in the rain? You just wouldn't do that, right?
Okay, yeah.
It's like one of those. You know how like they,
I was
like,
holding
dip
a
the
rock.
glove?
Yeah, I'm holding the rock, like I'm not lifting the TV in these.
So
like,
you wouldn't go to
Yeah,
the gym
for
with
real,
them?
yeah.
for real.
I don't know.
Yeah, I hit the gym in them. Like I mean, and
Drop
just
a
like
dumbbell.
and
So I
just
don't
not
know.
drop a dumbbell on my foot,
That's a
right?
good idea.
Damn.
But
So what color would you get?
I'd probably get like gray. And
The
black.
gray ones look kind of
Yeah,
hard.
the gray and or gray
Well,
or black.
the bottom's gonna be black always, right?
Yeah, it's just gonna be that dark gray, like
It looks
Yeah.
like gravel. Like
yeah,
rock-
like
or
yeah, it's like
uh,
super hard, like gravel type.
You probably
If
would
you
be on some
melted,
like more
like,
in your
turf
element
together.
shit. Oh, well,
Right,
that's like
like-
playing football and then basketball.
You probably quick on your fucking feet.
Yeah.
Right, you probably feel the most comfortable because like you're wearing your foot
Human.
essentially.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, our
Why
toes
did-
are all like this
why
nowadays.
did-
People's toes.
Why did we stray away from like? Why did we?
Yeah, our toes
get
should be like
shoes?
this. Our toes
Why
should
do
be
we
like
get
this,
shoes?
bruh. Our toes should be like
Yeah,
this.
we should be like we should be able to like. What was the? It wasn't a benefit to have shoes on.
I mean, definitely, it's definitely the same reason.
So,
What do you mean?
Let's put it like
There's
this.
no
right?
benefit. What's the benefit?
Ow, 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 ow.
No,
People would be
because
pussies
when you
about
would
that.
know, because when you would walk, like if you were born and you just walked on your feet, you wouldn't feel like it wouldn't
Yeah.
hurt. There's people who run on fucking rocks; they don't feel it because they've been doing it all their life.
Some
Yeah, of
people
course,
started
just-
doing
They just
it.
get calloused up. So what was the point of doing shoes?
I don't know. Someone decided to do it, and people started following it. Obviously,
But like,
right?
I feel like we'd be a better species if we had more.
Isn't there
like,
people who live like in
Stop wearing shoes.
like different tribes and shit that live like in the Amazon? Or,
yeah,
like,
and
near
their
the
feet
Amazon,
are
their
OD
feet look
strong,
like,
bro.
yeah, they
can,
got
like,
calluses at the bottom. Like it's like a.
Like
it
their
is a shoe.
feet look like hands. Like
I have a
like-
callus.
Yeah.
I have a callus right
Their
here on my
hands look like
thumb
feet.
from when
Yeah,
I
like
like.
Like,
I got a
That shit.
weird callus right here from working. Just cause like that's I like grab a lot of shit and I grip it like right here.
You be wearing
It just
gloves?
formed a callus. Nah,
You gotta wear some gloves, gang.
nah, that's gloves are gay. Condoms are gay. Gloves are gay.
Oh shit,
Condoms are
damn.
gay. Bud
I
Light.
ain't gonna lie. I don't
Bud
Oh
Light.
like
yeah, we're
it.
sponsored by Bud Light.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Ever since they started their trans shit,
Yeah,
Ever
everything
since
got
they-
went on sale.
kind of been fucking with. Yeah, everything went on sale. I grabbed a cooler speaker seat for like
$800.
$6 probably at
fire.
like Marshalls, bro.
That's
Got
fire,
on,
though.
on the Chinese app.
Bud Light, we trying
Alibaba?
to get that sponsorship, man.
Uh,
The Bud Light sponsorship, that'd be alright.
Working on sponsorships.
Hey, let's get it, man.
We are sponsored by KRD Woodworking. If you guys ever need any like remodeling needs or anything really with construction, we are a contracting company that specializes in kitchen remodeling. KRD and Woodworking, hit me up.
I like it.
Damn, that was a good ad read.
What's their where they can reach? Where can they?
They can reach
you
me at KRD KRDwoodworking.com.
We're gonna
Is
put
it
it
really?
right.
Yeah, it is KRDwoodworking.com.
We're gonna put it right
That
here.
shit gonna be a porno.
We have like a it's like a interactive website. You can look us up on Google. You can go to our website. It's like it's like interactive little website where you can see what type of like cabinets we offer. And
Hey,
shit
that's
like
what's
that.
up. Damn.
You been watching basketball, JB?
Yeah.
Alright,
I've been
fuck
keeping
you,
up with. I've been
Josh.
keeping up with my Lakers. Yeah, the Lakers.
Lakers
played
just
tonight.
won last night, right?
They won last night. They won last night.
They won the series last night.
Wait, that happened last
That
night.
happened last
Bro,
night.
yeah.
For real?
I
Dude,
watched it.
Yeah,
I was
4-2, right?
kind of hammered last night, bro. I didn't even know that happened.
Oh, yeah, you were at the
won.
game. You were
We
at
got
the game.
Nuggets
That's
Lakers.
what's up.
We got
That's
Nuggets
what's up.
Lakers
in the Western Conference Finals, nigga.
Right,
Yeah.
that shit
Hell
don't
yeah.
pull up, boy. You should lie
What?
like shit. KRDwoodworking.com.
Or maybe KRDWW.com. Yeah, KRDWW.com.
But definitely, we're gonna put that website or handle right here.
We don't have the
This ain't this made up
No,
fake
bruh,
website.
I didn't
Oh,
make
shit.
it. Shut the fuck up. Look,
It was Cap?
Look,
Cap.
KRD
Aw.
Woodworking. I'm gonna just look it up on Google. First thing that pops up,
Okay, go to the website.
and then go to the website.
there is no website.
There is no website.
There's no website link.
It
Oh,
just
There's
doesn't
just say
let
website
you.
there.
It just doesn't.
It doesn't let you. Okay, there's a website we won't let
Bro,
you
we
guys.
literally have a website.
Well,
You're
you should work on
tripping.
that. I'm trying to
Damn,
help
bro,
you.
that's a
I'm
couple
trying to
of
help
scrolls
y'all.
down Google, bro.
I'm
You're
trying to
not
help
gonna find
y'all.
it down
I'm trying to
there.
help y'all, dog.
Why isn't that on here, bro?
Ah,
You gotta tell your dad.
nah,
That's
man.
my sister.
Yeah,
We have a
your sister.
website though.
Yeah, well, they're fucking up. It's not on there.
Maybe it's down right now. 'Cause
If
it's
you,
the
if,
weekend.
hey,
We're
if
not
you need a
working.
website though, I got you, man.
We're not working. It's the weekend, bro.
Oh, so the website has like
Yeah,
dates.
we
wonder
put it
if-
down during the weekend because we're not working.
That's what's up. But
Is that really the
if you,
fact?
if you guys need a website though, hit me up, man. I'll make a website for you, for sure, for a little fee.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
You been on that?
Yeah, man. I like experimenting and making websites. It's just fun.
We should
You should check out
we
my
should
GitHub.
go off of YouTube and just make our own.
Dude,
company.
where's my website? All right, we're gonna. By the time this episode comes out, it'll be up.
DoStuff.company.site's still up.
Your shitty ass website,
My
man.
hat.
That's your website.
Chuck had it got it up because he got an LLC and we just have these hats still in stock, so y'all still can buy a Do Stuff hat. Usually we have it right there.
Oh,
Where is
okay.
the do stuff hat?
I wore it to the game yesterday. Left it up at you.
Fuck you.
That's what's
You
up.
weren't a do stuff on the. I thought it
You
was the
thought,
do stuff.
right?
Yeah,
I bought
it
it the
does
other
look like
day.
it.
It's Under Armour. I was like, this shit hard look like the Do Stuff.
It does look like
Oh,
the do
facts,
stuff.
that
shit.
shit is hard.
Yeah.
Under Armour.
Fuck
Yo,
yeah.
Under Armour is like a Baltimore, Maryland.
Hell
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
super
Like, that's
super.
a super thing.
And
man.
I'm trying to get.
Baltimore
I've been
thing.
looking for a new, those just the typical black Under Armour jacket, bro. Like the rain type jacket. I've been looking for one, bro. I just need to get one. Of
Just
them.
go to the
Under Armour's
Under
fire,
Armour
bro.
I went.
They don't have them.
No, I got this instead.
Well, they'll probably start having them now because it's spring. But when
Maybe.
did you go?
Like last week.
All right, then I don't know.
Bought an Xbox controller.
You still be playing the games?
Fort a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
I be playing
SC.
SCAA 14.
You still on FIFA?
Hey, nah. I be on GTA 5 online.
Still?
Yeah, I'll just be.
I played that
balling.
during 2020 a lot.
Yeah,
I
I'll
was
just
getting
hop
pretty-
on and then like I'll reminisce on what I got. And
My
then,
shit
like,
was
I'll just
hard.
keep
Yeah, I
going.
had the DeLorean, bruh. I got
Yeah.
the DeLorean.
Yeah, like I
You
got.
can fly that bitch.
The,
Would you
uh,
hack? Like,
I think
you
that's
did
called
the
the
I
Deluxe
won it
zone.
in the. I won it in the casino. It was online. I won it in the
Oh
casino.
yeah, just spin the wheel. Yeah,
Won that shit.
spin the wheel, get a vehicle.
Came up.
I never got into GTA. I had GTA, but
I played with Mark and
literally-
Spencer a lot.
I never
during
cared enough
2020.
to like, cause I played it a lot around that time.
They had like team deathmatch and shit. I used
Yeah,
to play.
That's
team
what I would do.
deathmatch.
I
That
would
shit
just
was
like
fun.
kill people and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, but they were like team deathmatch.
Like, well, I
ones.
got into like the missions and actually like killing people and like making
But
money.
the missions is
Yeah.
what
and,
made
and the
you
mission,
money.
and
Yeah.
the missions were fun too because
Yeah.
you get to kill people in the mission. So it
I
was,
guess
like,
I
it was
never
fun
did
as
that.
shit.
I used
like-
to. My favorite thing on GTA was racing. Actually.
Yeah, and then you have so many side
Racing was
missions.
so
like it's like
tough,
OC, bro.
Yeah,
Racing
GTA
was
Online
so
kind of did
tough.
it right. Like, I don't know. Did you ever play Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah,
I loved Red Dead Redemption 2.
It's
Like,
the same
great
thing.
game, but the online's a little less dynamic, I guess.
They should make a Red Dead Redemption like movie or series, kind
I
of like how they
thought
did
they
with The
did.
Last of Us. They haven't yet.
Oh, they
but I think
haven't
they
yet.
might.
Oh, I would love that.
But kind of
shit.
like they did with The Last
I
of Us.
would
That
love
shit
that
would go
shit.
hard.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that shit
yeah.
would go hard.
Red Dead
Red
Redemption 2 is like the best story mode I ever played.
Yeah, that's what people
So
said.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Dude, you haven't been holding the mic.
Yeah, it's fucked up. We're not gonna get any of your audio. We're gonna have to redo this whole podcast.
it's not plugged in.
You don't. I get you working
Bro,
IT,
it's a
bro.
microphone.
It's
You don't know.
Bluetooth.
You don't know what you're talking about. That's a Bluetooth box right
He works in IT, bro. We can't get past him.
Yeah, it's
We've
not-
asked everyone. You know, you're the first person to ever even like not realize it.
Yeah, we tell
Really?
everybody else just fucking holds it. Even
And
though
they be
it's not
holding it, and
plugged.
they be like, "Yeah, we plug it in."
Oh yeah, yeah. Nah, man, this is not even plugged in, guys. This is
We're gonna
why
have
you
to
guys
take-
need to.
Cut
It's a
this
rock
part out.
band, Mike.
Cut this part out.
No one really wanted. We
What was your favorite? Alright, now that you said rock band, that made me think. My favorite game growing up
Growing
as a
up?
kid was Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero.
Yeah, that's why
Because you had autism.
my favorite type of music is.
Nah, I think like everybody's favorite game at one point was like Guitar Hero.
I dig it.
No, but I still to this day will say that it's my.
Well,
it
hold on,
wasn't,
time
like
out.
just my
I'll
favorite
answer
game
your
for a while.
question.
Oh, like that's your shit.
That's
I'll
my
answer your
shit, bro.
question,
That's
but did
my
y'all used to?
Hold up, my favorite music is rock music because of that still to this day.
Cock music?
All I listen to.
I
is
mean, I
rock
remember
music.
like
like
rock music.
I think I remember like the first song from Rock Band because I used to play it so much. Slow Ride. That was like
Slow Ride. That is
was
the
like
first one.
That's the easiest
Take
first
it.
song.
Take
Yeah, like
it. And you're literally just one.
Yeah, you're
two,
just like-
3, 1,
Yeah.
2.
I was
I'm pretty sure on Extreme it's literally still just like 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I
1,
used
2,
yeah, I got
3.
so good that I changed it to Extreme. Exactly.
fucking. Were y'all hip to like when you play a game of Guitar Hero, like you do a whole song, and then once you were done, if you looked at like wood, like a wood panel,
You would see like the
the whole thing would morph. Like everything would be like all the wood would be spinning.
No, I never noticed
I used
that.
to, so I used to do that after every time I played. I used to play down here. My TV was right here. I used to play down here when I was
Yeah,
young as
just
shit. And every time after a song, I would stare at this wall,
And
it
it
was
was
just
just
and
go
I would
like,
trip out. Like,
yeah,
the shit
because
would-
you're
I
just
would-
looking at the
yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
I remember I would like look at something else and it would kind of like
Everything
seem
would
like
all
it was like kind of in motion because you know how
Yeah.
like the screen would
Yeah,
go
exactly.
up the whole time.
It was pretty
I just
sad.
felt like shit was moving that
Moving
way.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd always trigger that after a song. That's
Yeah,
why I thought.
yeah.
That's why I thought Guitar Hero
Facts.
was
I do
cool.
remember that.
Maybe
still
that's,
do.
maybe that's part of the reason that they got so big because it was like a whole entire hypnotic thing at the end of it.
Probably.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was almost like a
Damn.
drug. I was like a little kid. I'm like,
My
yo,
man
this
was
is so
tripping
cool.
off the guitar
I'm
Hero.
like looking at, the song,
literally.
like, whoa,
Nah, facts.
tripping
facts.
off Guitar Hero. That was
Tripping
my
off
first
Guitar Hero.
drug.
So we'll just say y'all game
Guitar Hero's hallucinogenic.
Ah
so.
man, a game that I used to like play in and out like when I was a kid, man, would probably be like it probably wasn't even a sports game, so I'll probably say like something like like Tony Hawk. I used to love
Good
Tony
answer.
Hawk.
Yeah,
That's a good answer.
Like Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk
there
was
was one
fire.
that I used to like a lot though. It wasn't like one of the newer ones or one of the older ones.
like
It
the
was
old
it was
skates,
It was like in the mid ones.
Skate 2 or
I
something.
want to say it was like Tony Hawk Underground.
Underground
Just,
was
just
my favorite.
Underground.
yeah,
Where you had to jump
Underground
over the
was hard.
bridge into
Yeah,
Brooklyn
yeah,
or
not
Manhattan.
Underground 2.
Yeah,
not
Underground
like,
1
the
was
original,
tough.
the
yeah,
original.
like
There
the
was
first
junkies
Underground.
in that joint.
Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
Budokai.
Budokai.
Yeah, like exactly.
I was always
like,
around that time.
Smackdown, Here Comes the Pain. That was my shit.
Dog,
Nah, I
games
used to
around
like
that time
wrestling
were
games.
Yeah, I
so
was
good.
Yeah, they were way ahead of
I was
its
a big
time,
Madden.
bro.
I was a big
shit.
Madden
Yo,
guy.
that
always
shit
was.
looked like what HD and like 4K and 8K look to us right now.
Mhm.
Like literally back in the day.
You know what's that is
like-
crazy. When I would look at it on like that little static
Like,
ass
you would
TV,
be
I'd be like, yo,
oh,
the
this
graphics
is
are
so
crazy.
OD.
Yeah,
Spyro
yeah.
looks insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
now when San Andreas came out, we were like, yo,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
game
Piece
is
of
realistic
motherfucking
as
San Andreas,
fuck.
yeah, that
Like,
shit was OD.
now we
You
go look at that shit.
You look at it now and it's like,
Nigga, they're like, it's like you're playing Roblox.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, they're like all hexagonal and shit.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up.
Nah,
That's what we were
here's-
talking about. How the advancement of
that's
technology.
crazy of our memory though.
in our
That's crazy
generation.
of our memory though, cause like, it wasn't hexagonal, bro.
It wasn't. It was like smooth to us back
Why?
then.
You know, it was not back then. It was smooth. It was smooth. We would look at it smooth. Why is it now that we look at it in 4K, it looks like that?
I don't know.
We've
Like,
been exposed to way better real life.
that's what it
things.
is. Like I remember.
That's so crazy,
I'll always
though,
remember
'cause
the
it
day I got an
literally looked
Xbox
perfect.
360. The day I got an Xbox
Bro, it
360
looked
and I
perfect.
popped Madden 07 in, and I remember to this day the
You're like,
feeling
what the
I got
fuck?
because I was like, yo,
yeah.
they're like, it
can
looks
see their
so real.
sweat.
Yeah, I'm like it's real. I'm like this shit. I'm like, blur your eyes. It looks real.
Right,
Like,
yeah, like you. It,
Oh
like,
shit!
my mom used to come in the room, right, and be like, "Oh, the game's on," and I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
mom, I'm playing."
In 07.
and
Yeah,
I'm
my
playing-
dad, like, damn.
2007.
Yeah, my dad used to be like, this looks so real. When I was a kid, man, we played
Wait, what
fucking
the
ping
fuck?
pong and shit.
Yeah, like literally ping and pong.
Yeah.
Like,
Dog, that's a crazy like theory right there. Why the fuck is it that we think when we look at it now we're like, ew, that
We've
shit
been
looks whack.
exposed. I think it's exactly what you
We've
said
been
though. Really, is what
exposed.
my instinct is. We've been exposed to,
Holy shit!
and that's what I'm saying. Cause like it should get better, right? It
It's
should
gonna
get
get better.
It's so
We're gonna
hyper
look back at
realistic that
We're gonna look back
yeah.
at our YouTube videos and be like, what the? This is
Yeah.
this camera is like.
right,
Yeah, I don't
exactly.
It might be
2017.
fucking 4K or something. I
Hey.
don't know.
Hey, the camera though, back then and now are two
It's
completely
insane.
different things.
Remember
Bro, we can shoot this on
we
an
had
iPhone.
eight megapixel cameras on our phone
Yeah, on our
in
phones
like
now.
2008.
Yeah.
Like and it was like it would be like
Now
bro,
they're like 1,000.
yeah,
Right.
everything you can. iPhone's like 4K.
Bro, I
now.
used to take pics on my phone.
Oh yeah,
and
iPhones
upload
are
it.
4K now.
Like I really used to take pics on my phone, like on my slide up phone, and upload it to like MySpace.
Yeah.
And shit.
yeah.
On my little like
Mirror
like,
pic. They would
4
look
by 2
good.
screen, like
Polo on.
With a
Snap-
pull,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
snapback on.
like yeah, like
Yeah.
like that in the mirror.
Yeah.
I got a.
And like a girl would
Yeah.
like edit it and put your name over for you. Like,
Yeah,
post it back.
yeah.
Like, yo, I posted this for you.
And you be like,
JV.
Oh snap! That's my
She wrote on
profile.
my wall.
Yeah, that's my profile
JV.
picture.
She wrote on my wall. bro.
I fucking one time I went through Facebook, like just going through like all my old friends on Facebook, like Murray Hill days, and I got a bunch of pictures that I don't send in the group chat because I'm like I'm waiting for an opportune moment.
Oh yeah,
dog, I got some embarrassing shit of you, bro.
No, I think you do, bro. Because I remember there's something that was going around, like when we were at the outdoor ed for sure.
You
Like,
got some wild pictures.
I was looking weird in outdoor ed, but man, shout out to outdoor ed. That shit was fun.
Outdoor ed in Hammond was so fun. Y'all
Where'd
did it
y'all
in sixth
go?
grade?
Six.
Yeah, we were in sixth grade. We went to
Y'all went to like Skycroft, right?
No, it was called Camp Ramblewood, and I swear to
Ew.
God, if you look it up, it's a nudist colony. Like anytime outside of the summer. It's a
Damn.
nudist colony. So like the
That
beds,
is some
the
wild
beds were like
shit.
plastic. Like it had like plastic over it and shit. Like I remember they like made sure we brought our own sheets and shit. But like
What
yeah.
the fuck?
Bro, that
the
shit was
place
a
what was
nudist
the place
colony.
we went to, Con?
it's weird.
I'm trying to think,
I had a
bro.
good time though. I had a good
It
time.
was camp something, man.
It
I
wasn't
wish
camp.
it was something, bro. I remember that
Outdoor
shit. It
was
was like
so
lake
fun.
something or like
Y'all went
camp
like
something.
fishing and like canoeing or
Lake
some
something.
shit.
Lake something, bro.
Damn.
Lake something.
We went like canoeing,
I wish like,
fishing.
we went canoeing.
Yeah.
I think we went like did we go like zip lining, bro?
Nah, but there was like a there's like
We had a little
in the
stupid zip line
woods
thing,
in
I
the
think.
woods there was like a adventure like a
Yeah, we
had something
obstacle
like that.
course where like you had to
Yeah.
climb a wall
Yeah.
and then there was like a little zip line down.
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
it.
okay,
We had one of them.
Yeah, it
things.
wasn't like
I
crazy.
But that was kind of lit
Yeah.
though for being in sixth grade. That shit
I
was
remember we
fun.
played
Yeah.
kickball the first day.
And that shit, that shit
Where
cost
the
like $80,
fuck was
right?
Outdoor ed was so
Ed.
fun
And
because
it-
you felt like independent and shit. Like yeah, we going now. We spending the night.
That was like our first time
Yeah.
like actually being an adult.
We did did y'all like dudes and girls would try to sneak out and shit?
Bro,
Like,
we
Yeah.
that
snuck
was like
out.
yeah.
I snuck out.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I snuck
Kissing
out.
on, macking on the
and-
girls
and
in the
some- and
in
some
the,
dudes
in the
got
basketball court.
Y'all just hanging out.
Dudes
there.
got caught, and then like I ran back, and you know what I mean. Like I'm not gonna get caught. For
You
this
just got
shit.
in the joint.
So yeah, like I went in there, and then like when I went outside, we all like went outside, and I just heard someone say, "Hey," I think it was like Mr. Fairbanks or some shit like that. Like I don't know, like someone around, and like he just turned around and he caught like two kids, and I just ran back.
If I was a teacher during outdoor ed like that, I would. I'm for one. If I was a kid, I'm like, no, there's some teachers gonna be staying out.
Summit Lake.
Yeah, some of them were.
Summit Lake.
Summit Lake,
Summit
exactly.
Lake, I
Yeah,
got it.
out there at
That shit
Summit
was
Lake.
so. Ours was so fucking lit, bro.
That shit was fun
I
as
had a
fuck.
good time at ours. I had a good time.
The T-shirt we got afterwards, that shit was lit. I used to wear that like a jersey, like that shit was lit. Like, and then I think like on the last day of school, we did like a thing where everybody
Everyone
signed our
signed
shirts.
theirs,
Yeah, that
yeah.
shit was lit. Like,
I remember in high school, not high school. I think it was maybe 7th or 8th grade. It became instead of signing shirts, motherfuckers were signing pants.
oh yeah,
You remember
that?
that? Because it was like the skinny jeans age, where like
Yeah.
everyone was in skinny jeans. They were signing like their skinny
I remember
jeans
that.
and shit.
I remember that.
Everyone
Signing
had,
people's
like,
shit was like a
crazy
big
shit.
thing.
That's kind of hard though.
Yeah.
harder than
Now that you
it
think about it, that's kind of like fashion now. I'm pretty sure you would see someone like
Yeah.
at the, like at
So,
some
like,
crazy
graffiti.
shit.
Something all
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
With something all over their shit. That's a
It was
fact.
just
bro.
everyone's signature. Like,
Yo,
yeah,
I wanted to bring it up. I just
Where
want
we
to
at?
shout out Taekwondo.
Oh yeah, of course, my
Yeah.
guy. Yeah,
Like
that's
that-
where I know this guy
yeah,
from.
JV,
That's where I know him
you were-
from.
yeah,
that was
shit was-
before we were even in high
Y'all
school.
were
And we
black
was
belts?
running shit. I never went to black, but I quit because of football. But I was tough. Like I was in that bitch
Nah,
for
my
a
guy
minute.
was tough, son.
Like he gave me. I got to leadership at like a purple or green belt.
Yeah, he was always in the leadership, and I
Yeah.
never even made
Like,
it.
I was
Like,
a low
Asian,
belt.
dog.
Like, that
I
shit
guess
was
I don't. He
crazy.
fucked with me. Like
He's
I just
literally Korean.
I took so much pride in that shit. Like I loved that.
Yeah,
shit.
that shit was fun to
You were
me
in
back
like
in the day.
sparring team and shit.
Yeah, like the sparring, like and doing shit
Y'all
like
would beat the
that.
shit out of you. They would let y'all beat the shit out
If
of
you were,
Yeah.
if you would go to a public sparring, and if you were good, Master Lee, after each like public sparring, would be like, he'd call someone up every once in a while, and be like, "You're welcome to the sparring team." And like
Yeah.
everyone would clap.
Yeah, facts.
And I'll always remember, it was like I was early in, and I went to the public sparring. It was like a Wednesday night. They had
Yeah,
sparring.
yeah, regular night.
So I showed up, and I was
Parents
just,
are there.
you're supposed to shadow spar, and I was just fucking. It was like a girl, and I'm like fucking her up. No, I'm not touching her, but like you're shadow sparring. I'm making her run around in circles because I'm
Yeah.
like throwing like kicks.
Yeah.
And shit. And I remember my Master Lee was like, "Welcome to sparring team," but then I went to
Yeah.
sparring team. That shit was fucking hardcore.
They like
that
actually
shit was
hit
lit.
you.
Yeah,
nah,
like
we
you
was
would come
getting
to you would come in at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah, on like Saturdays,
Yeah,
right?
Saturday
Yo, I
mornings,
used to hate that
bro.
shit, son.
And everyone in it would be like, "Bro, this isn't fun."
Yeah.
But we would all be like, "Oh, everyone in the sparring team was like, y'all are legit.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are the real ones."
Yeah, facts.
And he'd have his duck walk.
Yo, I forgot
You
about
remember
that shit.
duck walk?
Yeah, I used
Duck
to do that.
walking.
You would walk
Like you would walk
ass
like
to the
as a
ground.
duck. Like yeah,
Ass to the
ass
ground like a duck.
like as a duck.
and you had to walk around for like until he told you to stop.
yeah, literally
a
until he
good
told you to stop.
exercise,
Dude,
You know
it's the
what's crazy?
hardest thing I've ever
That's
done.
a
Yeah,
I think it's the
good
hardest thing I've ever done.
That is the hardest thing I ever done.
Yeah,
And
we were
like
crying, like
shit.
we're little kids, like going ah.
right,
he's like,
and then you know how that was, right?
Yeah,
I
that
would
shit
be
was
like
nuts.
the first one in the duck walking line
Yeah,
every
yeah,
morning,
yeah.
like literally all
remember
the
Juan
time.
June was on the sparring team one
Yeah,
time,
and he
would
was, like,
fuck
always, like,
up.
last, yeah.
And we would always he'd fall over, and we'd have to start over.
Yeah, and he would
sometimes.
make us start
And
over.
we'd always
Like,
hit him
bro,
with
it was
the
like a
one,
military
two,
camp. I don't know how the
yeah.
fuck I forgot this shit,
Yo,
bro. You just unlocked the memory. Like,
yeah.
bro, like, holy
Them
shit.
joints were like, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like, dude, this shit's
Like,
a little
'cause
too hardcore for me.
I had a tinted memory of like just doing that because
Yeah.
like I was always just
You
doing
were a
it
black
to do
belt.
it. Yeah.
You got to black belt. You were legit. You had the broad
Wait,
jumps.
so you're technically
Yeah.
still
You
a
could
black
broad
belt.
jump like a motherfucker, bro.
I shit.
You're a black belt in Taekwondo.
Yeah, I wanted to bring it today. Actually, that's one of the things I forgot to
That
bring.
would
I
be
was like,
sick.
yo, I should have brought it.
Yeah,
bro.
you should have
But,
wore
I
it
saw
like
Master
a
Lee a year or
fucking
so ago
championship
at Looney's.
belt.
Like I came up to him and talked to him. I wish I finished that shit out. I could still do it technically.
Yeah, I
You
still
done?
could too. I
You
actually
want another one?
Sure, if you have another one, damn.
Hell
that'd
yeah,
be
bro.
dope.
I have like a whole fucking 12 pack in here. You think I'm not a beer drinker?
Yeah,
Modelo or Pacifico?
You can pass me a Pacifico. Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
Master Lee's, he was tough too.
Yeah, he was tough. He was
Modelo
legit.
Pacifico.
When did you stop doing it? I'm good.
I stopped
Pussy.
doing it. I think
Who you
when
using
I was
now?
like before I went to high school. I know that because at that point it got to the point where I was just doing too many other things.
Yeah, I was trying to play
And
football
then-
and do it at the same time. And I was like, bro, I can't. I'm not quitting football. In my brain, I was like, I'm just not quitting.
Right,
football.
it's more fun. You're exposed to
Yeah.
more people. Like
Yeah.
you're tired of like you know.
And
what
I,
I'm
but I
saying?
love Taekwondo. I remember I cried. I remember
Yeah.
Master Lee brought me in that back room. Remember we had that PS1 and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
play Tekken on it. and shit?
Yeah. We had all the games.
My mom
That's
told
tough.
Master Lee she was like he might quit for football. Like you need to talk to him.
Damn.
And I didn't know my mom did that. So after class, he like brought me in the room and he like sat down.
He offered you some Bagol.
I'm on like I think I'm in like the camera. I'm in like 5th or 6th grade. I think I'm in 5th grade. I don't know if I did it in middle school. I think I was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
And he was like, you can't quit, blah, 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 blah. And I just was like, I remember being like, like once I found out he knew I was going to quit,
Yeah.
I just remember I just started crying.
My fucking mom.
I just started
Yeah.
crying. And I was like, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
I'm quitting, I'm
yeah.
sorry. And I just dipped. And
They put you on the spot. Yeah.
That shit, and I'm like a little ass kid. And I remember being so
Yeah.
mad at my mom. On everything, I feel like I wouldn't have quit if that didn't happen. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
You
not
were
sure.
like found a way to do both.
Yeah,
I mean,
he would have seen, because once he knew I was going to quit, it was like, damn, like,
Damn.
he don't, like, I think I
Alright.
kind of betrayed him.
Yeah.
But you probably didn't even feel like
He
that.
didn't,
though.
but I'm a little
That's like-
kid.
Yeah, you're a
All
little
right.
kid,
Real
so-
question.
I
I
miss
think
that
Master
shit.
Lee could fuck someone up.
He
Yeah.
was an Olympic
Yeah.
Taekwondo.
I think if he like
There's
ever
videos
got
of
into like a
him.
bar fight,
Taekwondo.
He knocked motherfuckers out with roundhouses, bro.
I think
he's
I think
older
he
now.
would, cause do you
He
guys
would
know
eliminate
like
someone.
how hard like
Would he eliminate you right now at his old age? Probably.
yeah
He's big.
like if he gives me a leg kick right now like he has it.
Oh,
How old was he
One
when
leg kick.
back when we were doing it? He was probably like
I would
40
like
something.
kick the
Right?
Yeah,
shit out
probably
of
like
someone.
third,
He can
late
whoop
30s.
ass. He
He
can
was
whoop
like
ass
late
now.
30s.
He can
I
whoop
haven't
ass
been in-
now.
I haven't
Yeah.
been in a fight in a while, but I know now, like after
Breaking
watching
boards,
UFC
bro.
for,
Yeah, that shit was
shit
fun.
for a
And the
minute.
clappers.
The
Bah,
demo
bah, bah.
team.
Yo, JB, you used to hit the joints where you would like we'd have people lay down for you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you hit it like a bop bop, or like a bop bop bop.
Facts.
Bro, he was
The
tough
triple
with this
kick,
shit.
the
He's
double
that quick
kicks.
with him. Like,
But he would do like the run up,
then, like-
like, and there'd be people laying.
Oh yeah,
And
that
he'd jump
too.
over the people
Like I would jump
laying.
like
While
over
doing
like 10.
kick.
Yeah, JB was tough with this shit. Like
Yeah,
I was
like I would jump over like 10 or 11
I couldn't do that
people.
shit. Like I could kick
Wait,
high.
what?
Yeah, and I'm like literally 10 or
tall.
11 years old.
And you were
But I
tall,
was tall
bro.
for my
Like
age.
Blaine.
You're perfect for taekwondo.
Yeah, so, like, guys
You're
are,
perfect for taekwondo.
So guys were like go on the ground like
10 people,
Like
you're,
this, right?
you're
I used to
fucking
be laying
lying,
down
bro.
there. I used to
Yeah.
lay.
Yeah,
Bro,
like
I used to be
10
one. I used to be one of the
people.
motherfuckers
Yeah.
laying there.
10 people.
Bro, it's
Yes.
10 kids.
It's 10 kids
10
laying.
kids.
10
Like,
kids saying like this.
10 kids is like still from here to the
Yeah,
end
and
of
he
the
would do
couch.
that
Like,
shit.
yeah,
He
like
would
I would have
run.
a running start,
Bro,
like
he'd
I would
run and-
run, and then I would just like jump over all
bing.
of them and like kick like the board
Yeah, and
at
you
the
hit the
end.
board.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you just do one kick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
but there
one
would be
kick at the
some.
end.
Wasn't there
I
some
thought
where
you
you
were
would do the
talking
blah
about-
blah blah?
Yeah, and then there was
Because I could do some
where-
of that joint. I remember I could kick high. I couldn't jump far, but I
Yeah.
could kick high like a
Right,
motherfucker.
yeah,
like
yeah,
I don't know.
facts.
The axe kick.
Yeah, the axe.
Would
kick was
y'all
fun.
ever get back into like MMA or anything?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I got to do taekwondo.
Okay.
I'd have to finish taekwondo before I did all that.
I would do jujitsu. That's the next
Jiu-jitsu
thing.
I
is-
want to do
yeah,
Muay Thai
yes.
so fucking badly. I
Muay Thai
love
is
the fact
intense.
that it's so
A lot of
like
kick.
I want to get
That shit raw.
I want to get
I would do
humbled.
jiu-jitsu.
I want to get humbled.
I would do jiu-jitsu. I think
Yeah.
I'd be all right at it. I'm a little.
Yeah. You
gotta
gotta
be
be flexible.
flow.
You gotta be flexible.
Yeah,
Jiu-jitsu's
flow,
good.
find something.
And
Oh, choke
it's
Yo,
like-
yo, they beat your shit up
it's
in
like
there.
low
Like
risk,
they really
though.
like crush you in
It's
there.
very low risk. Like it's a great way
What,
to work
Muay
out.
Thai?
No, I'm saying jujitsu
Oh
compared
yeah,
to Muay Thai.
yeah. Muay Thai you get
Like,
knocked the
'cause
fuck out. That's what I'm saying.
exactly. Like,
Facts. Yeah, that is
I
true.
just want to
Taekwondo,
get
you
humbled
get knocked the
once
fuck
by, like,
out.
a
Yeah,
little
I got
short
knocked out
Asian
once.
dude.
You got knocked out?
Yeah,
What,
man, I
at
got
a-
knocked
at a-
out,
Was
bro.
that a sparring tournament?
Nah, it wasn't a sparring tournament, bro. It was nothing badass. It was literally just like a Wednesday or Thursday night, bro.
At the
At Laurel?
Yeah, and it was like a black belt class, but we were like sparring, I guess, and like
Damn.
a girl. I was sparring a girl.
You knocked out my
Yeah,
girl.
I was sparring a girl. She was really dope, man. I forget her name was Michelle, bro. Shout out Michelle, bro. She was super cool.
She had dreads?
Nah, she was just like a white girl. And she was kind of dope. And like back
Yeah,
in the
what was
day,
that? Oh, a What was the girl who went to Murray? My bad. Never mind.
Nah, I remember who you're talking about too. I'm still
she
good
had, like,
friends with
hazel
her.
eyes.
Yeah, I'm still good friends with her.
What's her name?
Amaya.
Amaya. I was gonna say
she was
Anaya.
badass too. She was like
Amaya
our
was
age.
tough. Amaya was tough.
But the girl who I'm talking about, right? So I'm sparring her, and she like throws like a head kick, and I wasn't really like, I was just like cooling, right? So I'm just like, just like chilling around, and like the time I was just like really chilling in like a chill state, so I blinked. And when I blinked, literally, I just remember being knocked out. Like, that was it.
I've never been knocked out before.
Like, it was so
and you
weird.
woke up on the ground.
Yeah, and I woke up, like, on the ground, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I was, like, kind of mad. I was like, wait, how did that happen?
When you get knocked out, apparently you either get, like, confused or angry. Apparently that's the emotion that triggers in your brain.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck, bro? And then,
I've never been knocked out.
And then, like, when I got back up, everybody made sure I was okay, and then, like, they wanted me to keep going. And so he kept going literally for
Damn,
a little
you
bit.
got knocked out, they made your ass keep going?
Yeah, so
Master Lee made you keep going?
Yeah, so Master Lee was like, kept going. But he was
you
like,
fight, we take your honor.
like, nah, like, so it was like a black belt class, like I'm saying.
That's
so, like,
badass.
he made us keep going, right? And it was like kind of like a minute left, literally. Yeah. So we keep going, and then I throw a head kick too, but mine like had like some heat behind it, bro. And like she actually like dodged it by like a little bit. And like it grazed her.
Imagine she ate it and she was like,
it grazed her like headgear. Her headgear like turned like this afterwards, and she was like, "Oh, okay, like I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to like hit you." And then like Master Lee like just ended the whole thing right there, and I was like, "Yeah," but yeah.
She hit you like a roundhouse kick?
Yeah, it was like a very high kick, and I didn't see it coming. And
I love the spinning back kick.
It was like, that used to be my favorite move.
That was my because it's so powerful.
That was my favorite.
You can put so much power in that shit. Hit him in the
gut. Did you go to tournaments?
I never, bro. I quit right before I was about to do that shit. Cause I did sparring. I was on the sparring team for a minute at that point.
No, okay, yeah.
I got to super purple, and I was about to do my brown belt.
Facts.
And I quit. That's
when did you stop? How old were you?
I was like 14, like
13, 14,
I think
you was about to be a black belt when I quit.
Because I remember you was about to be a black belt.
Juan June was already a black belt, bro.
Yeah.
I was confused why he was a black belt.
Because he was the first person who signed up. Me and him were the first two kids to sign up and complete the program.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
that's sick.
That's what I said when I went to to the strip like not too long ago. I was around there and we were parked in front of like the place.
Yeah.
And like I don't know if you were there to see like the pictures that he put on the wall.
Yeah.
He put our pictures on the wall and like my picture's like 1 and his is like 2nd.
Yeah.
Like literally on the wall. We're the first 2 pictures on there, and they put the pictures of the black belts on the wall. So like it's crazy.
And that's legit Taekwondo, bro. You're a legit black belt.
Yeah,
Master Lee's fucking legit.
It's history. It's in the history books, bro.
Yeah, that's hard. You still have the belt.
Yeah, it's at home.
I can only say I'm a super purple belt.
So,
second degree.
Yeah, it has 2 stripes on it.
Yeah, the 2 gold stripes. Black belts are legit. You
had
your name sewed on the joint.
Yeah, my name was sewed
on the black belt, you get your name sewed on the joint. When you're on every other belt, they just give wiring tape for the stripes.
Yeah.
Like, because they just move on. They're like, you're 3 stripes away. You're 3 stripes.
And I actually have all of my belts. I think I don't know.
I have my belts. I have my belts.
Yeah, like mine are like in like my big like sparring bag, and they're just all in there.
I totally should finish. You think they would let me continue as super purple, or I'd have to restart?
They might.
You probably have to test in, right?
They might. Nah, I don't even think so, bro. I think you just go in there.
I'm a super purple. I'm pretty sure
his
I'm always super purple.
No, the fuck you're not. You go walk in there with some super purple and get your shit rocked.
Nah.
I was tough. I got that inner Asian blood.
Nah, my guy
Master Lee was tough too.
Master Lee was tough. He expanded it, like he made it so much bigger. He took over the place next door. So
really?
Like, yeah. So
I didn't know it's bigger. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
he's got like 8 bands. I have. I didn't realize it was bigger. I've seen it recently. I didn't realize it was bigger.
It's like an institution now, bro. Like you go in there and like as kids, like there's like a whole program that they pick you up, drop you off from school. They give you a place to stay.
Yeah, I mean they had the vans. Now they got like.
They didn't have that back in the day when I was doing
like
it.
They had
after school, but it was small. It was just Master Lee and what's her name? Miss Sonia. Was it Miss Sonia? Yeah, I can't believe I remember her name. Master Lee and Miss Sonia would drive around.
I remember y'all would get picked up.
Yeah, just them two. Like they started off just them.
Then they had that one dude came in.
Yeah,
a younger black belt. What was his name?
I forgot his name. I think his name was like M or Master M.
Master M.
He must.
I liked him.
He was cool. He was really nice. He just didn't know English. Like she was
he
like,
didn't know English that well.
Thank you. Like thank you.
Master Lee must feel like the shit. Yeah. Imagine coming from like another country and just starting a dojo.
Yeah, he's
you
a
must
badass.
feel like the man.
I'm just happy my mom got me on. I think it's what happened. Like, cause it was kind of new when it came out. My mom was just like, yo. You gotta do this. Taekwondo, she's like, you need to do Taekwondo. I was like, oh, okay.
It was super fun. Like, it was like the only one in the area at the time.
Bro, my mom took me out of football when I was young. I'm like a built, stocky dude. Like, I could have done some, but my mom she was like, it's too violent. No.
What? Taekwondo?
Yeah.
No, she took me out of football.
I
played football with like the Baltimore.
I'm glad you stopped playing football, bro.
Whatever the fuck, like some shit.
I'm glad you stopped playing football, bro.
Why?
Like, I don't want you to get fucked up in the brain, bro.
Bro, I would have been
I played
cracking,
football.
bro,
I
'cause
played
I'll crack
football
him-
for 10 years.
I could crack a motherfucker. Right? Yeah, you're retarded.
I played tackle football for 10 years.
Hey, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you're
My kid might not be playing American football.
I'm not gonna lie. I
Like,
kind of hope my son does.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
But I will say, if he does,
I wouldn't
though,
want him
he's-
to.
He's that breed. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
It's like
Exactly.
military.
I
I
wouldn't.
look at it as like it's like you basically went to military as a kid.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
want. I wouldn't
yeah,
want him
exactly.
to.
Because
but
I
want
learned
him to
like
be a
yes sir,
badass.
Yeah,
yes
you
sir.
learn all that
Don't
shit.
talk, don't talk back like nothing.
Yeah,
like,
none
do
of that
it-
shit. You learn that at home
Yeah.
and playing sports. Like,
I'll tell you what. Ever since I remember, I was from when I started at 7 all the way to every year. There was definitely times where my bell was rung. Like I'm hit and I get up and my vision's
Yeah.
better.
right, yeah.
I've had my bell
I mean,
rung in
that's
soccer
definitely
a couple
like-
times.
Yeah, that's any sport for real.
Yeah,
for real.
yeah.
At some point,
Soccer,
like,
heading
any
a
contact
ball.
Sport, yeah.
Is it when you guys when like two people go up for a header and like you both miss the ball and just knock
Yeah.
heads to each other, bro? You get on the ground, you're like,
yeah,
fuck.
you're disoriented as fuck.
You're like, fuck, and then you gotta start sprinting.
Sprinting
you're like,
back to where you gotta go,
fuck.
yeah.
You're literally-
Yeah, hell yeah. I remember lacrosse too. Like they give you literally your helmet's just a bike helmet with a little cage. In the front.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
I
good
realize
shit.
that.
And I would run, bro. I
mountain
played
bike helmet.
football. Me and Jordan also. Jordan played football, so we both we were very like
You know, we're smacking people.
boom, and I'm just like this. I'm like this is not like a football helmet. Like my face would get, like my nose would get smashed by the helmet and shit. I'm like God damn. I'm like
nah, fuck that.
I should be all fucked up. I'm like
Dog, I wish I would have played football.
football.
I want my kid to be a badass. Though.
I liked it. I wanted to play football, but I wanted to play quarterback. That was like what I wanted, but I
You're
didn't know.
built
You're
for a
perfect
quarterback.
height.
But I didn't know like how much work you have to
You're
put in. Like,
literally
quarterbacks
built
are
for
really
it.
like
You gotta be
the
smart
leader of
for
the
sure.
team. Like you have to be really smart.
Nah,
you have to be
you're
able to
literally
remember
built for
stuff.
it, though.
Yeah,
And,
it's
like,
crazy. It is a lot of memory.
That's kind of like a thing. Like kind
I
of like
always
if you
had the
haven't
brain
been-
for that shit. I just couldn't. I was never a
Like
quarterback.
like it's like a thing you had to have been playing since a kid to be
Yeah,
like
to,
a
like,
real quarterback.
know all
You
the
can't just
plays
be like a
and
high school kid wanting to play quarterback
Yeah.
and hop in. Like it's not gonna work.
Yeah, unless you have
It
a really
might-
good coach.
Yeah, but unless you have really good
coach.
coaches, the best.
And you also
systems.
got to be smart still. You
Yeah,
still
you
got
still have to learn your shit and want to do it and at least have experience.
It's
And
impressive.
you know what I mean? It's a really impressive thing. Like I love. That's really the only reason why I like watching American football. Like today,
Because of the
the
quarterback.
quarterbacks are really like smart. Like
It's
I
insane.
really like them. Yeah,
It is insane.
Quarterbacks is-
like
is
going
like
to a
a
live.
crazy
Have
position.
you been to an NFL game?
Years ago, yeah.
Have you?
I've
Me
never
too,
been.
but it was like a
I
random
go
game.
at this point. I'm basically going like I go to at least one like a year. But like when you go, like even before the game, but during the game especially, when you watch a play where a quarterback drops back and throws it at like 40 plus yards,
In
and
person,
and the
right.
receiver's running like 20 miles plus an hour,
Yeah, trying to catch
dude,
it.
it's like how like I've never seen it at that level. It's like oh shit, everyone's coming
Yeah.
at me. Phew, the ball's
Yeah.
perfectly spiraled.
Yeah.
Receivers running full fast as
Full
fuck.
speed.
Jumps like
Full
catches that
speed.
jump.
Right in their
You're just-
radius.
yeah, you're
In
just
their
like
right in the
radius.
hands. That's crazy.
That
Right
shit's
in their hands.
insane,
And they
bro.
have to maintain their speed.
Yeah.
They like the ball's
They'll be
fast,
shit.
so it's gonna fuck them up.
I was thinking about
running,
watching
like-
that baseball game last night. I'm like, bro, these motherfuckers. This is the perfect system. Like sports, like hundreds of thousands of people start at a young age. We filter them down to who's the greatest. They all. I don't care what people say. They get paid too much. They deserve this shit.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
how many
they
people
do.
are in the stands right now
exactly.
watching
That
these
shit
people
is
play.
so
skill.
lit.
No,
Yeah.
definitely. There's no
That
like
system's
contact
perfect.
sport where I'm like, there's not enough skill. Like,
Yeah.
there's definitely a baseball team in the world.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
definitely a best American football team in the world. There's definitely a best like every contact
yeah.
sport team in the world. Like straight up. And like to be on that team, you have to be somewhat like world class.
Yeah, to
like,
be on Madrid, you gotta
be world class.
you
to
gotta
start
be
on that team.
world-class.
Like
And that soccer's even more impressive because they be finding them over to like 14 years old,
Yeah,
bro. And
soccer
they have
is
an
like-
under squad and all
That's
that.
That's
right,
just
but
so crazy.
You don't even understand how crazy soccer is because we're in America. If we lived anywhere else in the world, it'd be like, yo, soccer is
OC,
really
yeah,
crazy,
it's
bro.
really crazy. Like these dudes are running like 20 miles an hour. Like how these
Yeah.
wide receivers are
Yeah.
back
The
and
whole
forth,
game.
back and
Yeah,
forth,
it's
like the
insane.
whole game.
Bro, Tony,
son.
like an average soccer player, average midfielder in one game runs 7 miles.
yeah, like
Yeah.
That's literally
nonstop,
only
like-
an hour and a half.
And most of that's sprint.
Yeah,
7
most of
miles.
that's like
You're
sprints.
thrusting, you're throwing in slide tackles, standing
Yeah.
tackles. Like
Every
you're
sport
jumping.
too is just different muscles, right? Because that's what I'm saying. Like I'll play basketball to stay in shape. I've done that. I've always kind of consistently kind of done that. But then
Yeah.
I started playing football again, and I'm like, dude, my hip right here, like parts of my hips.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
I didn't use I haven't used these muscles since high school.
Cool,
Like,
yeah.
'cause I'm
Yeah, so
like,
it's
damn,
sore, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
sore.
I don't know. It's just insane.
That's how I feel after cycling. After cycling, I'm like, damn, son, like
Yeah.
my quads are like
Bro,
feeling the
how
You
burn.
be like
you
this,
go?
like
Oh, bro, I go everywhere, man.
you be having a helmet that like goes
Yeah.
like that. You
not
wear sunglasses.
No, so I learned all about cycling. Like I learned everything.
wear the
right?
tight-ass
And, like
suit.
those kind of guys. Those
Yeah.
are like the time trial guys who go like indoor, like around
Yeah.
places, or like the.
So
the
do you go to a
triathlon
track
guys.
or do you do free?
Nah, I just go around, bro.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like
How
The
far do
Silver
you
Spring
go?
is nice for that.
so I went for example, if I need to go somewhere or I want to meet up with my girlfriend like at her
Yeah.
house, I'll like bike over there.
Yeah.
Like I'll just get
That's
on the
sick.
road. There's bike lanes everywhere
You
too.
said Silver
yeah,
Spring?
I
Wait, you live out
noticed that
Silver
shit.
Spring area?
I live in the like Laurel and Silver Spring area, but there's a town in between called
Right in
Burnsville.
between,
Oh, you live in Burnsville. I
Yeah,
love
I live in
Burnsville.
Burnsville, yeah.
I
But
love
like,
Burnsville.
but
I
I'm
love
saying
that. I love
Silver
the
Spring
town.
does has a lot.
Shout
of
out
nice
the OG
places to
Amish
cycle.
market.
Yeah,
OG
facts.
Amish
The
market.
farmers market.
Back
yeah.
in the day.
Which one?
Yeah, it's
the
right
Amish
there.
market in but the Amish market in Laurel
Yeah.
used to be in Burnsville.
Yeah, facts.
For real?
Back
then
in
they
the
moved
day.
it over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
There used to be a car show that
We only
happens
got
every
hit to
Sunday
it.
morning. Like
I
at
remember
Burnsville.
that back in the day. Burnsville was lit with that.
Cheeseburger used to be there.
Yeah, facts.
Bro,
And of
they
course,
closed all
Chipotle.
of them
Cheeseburger or was
down.
it like Friendlies or some shit like that?
No, there was a cheeseburger, but I think they had a
Cheeseburger was by Dobbin.
before it was in Columbia.
Damn.
It was in Burtonsville.
Bro, though I'm mad they closed that shit.
They used to have a Taco Bell.
Cheeseburger was my
That
favorite.
Burnsville was popping. That new shopping center on across the street though is still pretty. It's like new now.
Yeah, they made it brand new, and they're actually reviving.
They're reviving the old one. Yeah,
Oh, they
yeah.
are.
Yeah.
They already.
They're
If
doing
you
a lot
go
of
there right now,
construction.
they already knocked shit down
Yeah.
and building new shit.
whole
right
shop
now.
So
is,
wait, that
That's just about to look fire.
Because you can take that back road too and take Goody. Eventually, you get to like a road called Goody Drive, and that's up like Rockville area. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a good road to get all the way up to
Yeah,
the
that,
south side.
all
that
the
was
loco.
the main road back in the
Good
day. That's how
It's
you
the old
got to
29.
like Rockville and
Yeah,
shit. Yeah,
and then
it says
eventually
the old 29.
DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool town, bro. Burnsville's a great town.
Yeah, son.
Shout out
So-
Nas.
I would live in Burnsville. That's a town I live in. Timonium, even though it's an ugly town, I would still live there.
Timonium.
It's like I just like quiet.
Linthicum.
Yeah, no, not Linthicum though.
Linthicum.
It'd have to be
The
like
way
right
you
where.
said that
I hate
Arbutus.
Towson.
Hawthorne.
I hate Towson.
Yo,
area,
Baltimore
but, like,
places are
up the
wow.
street.
Arbutus, Halthorpe,
Halthorpe.
Linthicum.
Dundalk.
Yeah, Dundalk is wild. Like I when I went over there, I was like, yo, I never even see this name on a board anywhere where I
Yeah,
go.
no.
Like,
The
but
name
it's-
looked like it smelled bad.
yeah, like
Dundalk.
Dundalk. Like you don't want to go to that town, son. You don't.
All like the
Pulaski Highway. Have you guys ever seen
Pulaski,
Pulaski
yeah.
Highway on
Pulaski
the
Highway.
like on the billboard?
Yeah.
Like I've never.
Pulaski
I only see it every once in a while. Like I saw it the other day because I was buying something off of Facebook Marketplace. Shout out
Pulaski
Facebook.
Highway.
Oh, but yeah, son. I'll be on that side sometimes. I'm like, yo, I never come over here. I took 295 to the Orioles game yesterday
Yeah.
for the first time in my life. I've never taken 295
To
Such
get to
a- it's a
Baltimore.
old-
all the way down
Yeah,
to
the
Baltimore.
Beltway. It's
I
like
always get off.
Yeah, you get on 95.
It's like
Yeah,
a
I get on
old
95 or I
looking
go to Laurel to get off. Like I never go all the way down, and I went down. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I guess the furthest I've ever gone on 295 is like Glen Burnie.
Yeah, then you
I've
get off.
taken-
at
the only
some
time
point.
I- the only
you get
time
off
I-
on
but-
100.
but it takes you all the way down.
To get on the casino, I'll only take 295 right now. If ever, I guess to go to the
I guess the
casino.
furthest is 90 that I go. Route 90, because that's where it splits off to Baltimore and Annapolis. I always go to Annapolis.
I think one time I actually did take 295 to go to Simonium because it was traffic or some shit. But yeah, that's an ugly ass looking old ass highway.
Yeah, it's an old ass road. Like these are just old roads, man. I don't know. Don't
Well,
fucking
this
know.
is old
But-
Scagsville used to be 216. too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
that too. That too. It
where
evolved.
Liger meets, they just, or no, not even Liger, where like McDonald's shit, like you couldn't go straight.
Mm-hmm.
You used to have to go the back way.
Mhm.
I was talking to my dad about that recently.
But no, what I was saying was I go everywhere, man. Like wherever I need to go on the bike, pretty much. It's fun, dog. Like, it's just
That's
to be
lit.
exercising, get out.
Yeah,
look
cycling is one of
cool.
those things, man.
Cyclists look cool. Like you can't lie, they look badass.
You wearing sunglasses?
Yeah, I just got.
You
the,
think
like,
you're the shit when you're out
Yeah, I
there.
just got the frameless like
Yeah.
neon joints that look
Yeah.
fire on them. Bro, I look like
like fucking
Frozen real life cyclist. Yeah, like, I
Frozen.
look fire, and then my bike looks hard too. So like,
You gotta get a Frozone
I got a
joint,
bike
man.
rack
You
on my
looking
car, like
Oh, that's
so like
awesome.
everything look like I look like a cyclist right now.
Yeah,
Like,
grown.
it
That's
looks
like grown
lit.
man activity.
I
bro.
fucking love it, bro. It's fun as
Yeah,
fuck. But like,
that's
I was about to say, like, I don't pay hella bread for everything. I get all of my stuff off of Facebook Marketplace and like
Yeah.
Amazon, like clothes. And
Facebook
shit.
Marketplace.
Facebook Marketplace
you can
is
find
the
some
shit.
and you can make money
We
off
buying
that shit.
cars
I'll
and
be
shit.
just trying to sell shit on Grailed, like clothes and shit.
Oh yeah, if you got pieces, definitely.
Gotta
grilled.
find side
You get
side
it off on
hobbies
grill.
like that.
Yeah, you get it off on grilled for sure.
If there's anything you want, is there anything you wanted to like really focally get a message out there on this pod?
Oh
Is there anything else?
shit, man. Oh
Cut out.
yeah, it's never too late to get your education, guys. It's important. It's never too late. You guys got to get your education and never give up. It's never too late.
It's never too late, Daniel.
It's
Yeah, I
never
gotta
too
get my
late,
GED,
man.
bro.
Okay,
It's never too late to chase your dreams, man.
Daniel dropped out in 8th grade in a cart. You understand?
It's never too late. Yeah, man.
That's a good message though.
For sure.
Well, we got SuperJoeTendo. Hit him with the what we got else we got.
Oh yeah, we got
JB.
SuperJoeTendo, Jay Besco, my
Amazing.
personal favorite, Jay Benz, cause my boys are a la Madrid,
Yeah, facts.
a la Madrid, right there.
A la Madrid.
Cheener
SuperJoeTendo,
and Big
Joseph
Podcast,
Benson.
Joseph Benson. Shit was smooth. We went cool hour 20.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun.
Boom.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I fuck with that shit.
That was just